It's actually mostly because after ages and ages and ages of being like, I don't want to do Death Guard, Joe's now got really excited about putting together Death Guard.
Are you? Is it because the rules are really good?
Not really. I've no really interest in playing with them. I love
with them?
I love Terminators and I want to paint them.
Fair.
You know,
But he didn't want to paint them, Tom, so it's already escalated slightly.
Yeah. I'm very hyped about World Eaters after lunchtime, which is rare.
What happened at lunchtime?
I talked myself into getting
100%.
100%.
Oh, fair. I'm on. I think I've got 80 now. So
we have
could combine.
40.
Yeah.
I think 60 is probably the place to go.
But
80 is.
you could have 100.
I could have 100. 60 is the target.
Anything else is bonus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Sorry we're late. We're talking about Death Guard. Tom had to make coffee. Joe had to have a shy poo.
Yeah, I was shy.
Yeah. So sorry we're late. We are here, however, for another preview
Make me a coffee.
evening.
You're a good egg, aren't you?
You said yes. You said yes, I'd like a coffee, and he made you one. We have the Death Guard codex to showcase today.
Yeah.
Big shout out Games Workshop for giving us this, sending us this for free, along with the Death Guard box, along with the World Eaters box, World Eaters codex. Hence, there is hashtag ad down in the description below, because we've been sent this stuff for free to review. World Eaters book, we talked about this at lunchtime, I'm sure Tom talked about it on Tuesday. I think it's pretty good, actually. I quite like it. It's been toned down in some places, it's been brought up in other places. I think it's a relatively well-balanced book with great internal balance. This thing, I think, is a bit mental.
It's a monstrosity.
I think it's a bit mental. Now, I'm not Art of War, so I might be completely wrong, but I think this is a little bit mental.
They agree with
I
you.
do want to say, incredible front cover as well.
Oh, it's stunning. Yeah, it's
Beautiful.
cool.
I think they've had the best front cover of the new ones.
I think it is a little bit insane. So,
Yeah, of the four, of the three.
We've
Joe
only had
is
three.
our esteemed Emperor's Children player. He bagsied them as soon as they came out. I was like, cool, okay.
That was a mistake.
Tom, well, I wanted them and you bagsied them. So
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Tom is our esteemed World Eaters player because Angron's his favourite person in the world ever. Paddy does love his Thousand Sons, so I've had to take up the mantle of Death Guard, which was decided before we saw the rules. I then saw the rules and went, pah! That's lucky.
Ultimate power.
That's lucky. So I'm going to be showcasing, hopefully, the Death Guard attachment today. We've done some things that I normally do, like I don't touch enhancements for the first time because I'm trying to learn the rules for the army and the detachment. Before we jump into any of those details, however, if you could please smash all those magical YouTube buttons for us. Hit the like button if you enjoy the content. Smash subscribe if you haven't already. And if you hit that bell notification icon, it will notify you every single time we go live or drop a new video. The like is free and easy, so is the subscribe, and it really helps the channel because it helps the algorithm and it tells YouTube you like the content and it pushes it out to more people who might like the content and it snowballs and eventually we take over the world.
I've heard you like snowballing.
Yeah. I like a good snowball. So if you do all those things for us, I massively appreciate it. We do have a couple of sponsors to talk about very, very quickly before we jump into it. It's like our version of ads, but less cringy. We are sponsored by our main channel sponsor, the team at Element Games up in Stockport. They've now got other stores in Birmingham, London, Sheffield and Nottingham. So shout out to Element Games for sponsoring us. If you chuck !Element in the chat or check out the link in the video description below and you click on that link or you use that link, it will put a little cookie in your browser. If you use that cookie link, we get a 5% kickback every time you make a purchase from Element. Thank you so much. If you clear browsing data, and it saves for 30 days. So if you clear browsing data or use someone else's affiliate link, it will wipe it out. Really appreciate all you people who use those links. So thank you so much. You people are amazing. You can also use code LDYT times 2, X2, in the apply code section. It'll double your crystals as well. And crystals is like club points. The more crystals you have, the more money you get off in the future. So use that. We also have Wargame Portal in America. And we have Vortex Games in Canada, ! Wargame, ! Vortex, or again, check out the links in the video description below. Same detail, basically. We have our own dice, which are made by Baron of Dice, ! Dice, or you can ! Merch if you want to buy specifically the ones with our logo on. You can't buy our ones from his website. But if you do go to his website, he has a ton of other dice with lots of different logos on, different styles. You can customize your own. And if you use code Liam5 with a capital L, you'll get an additional 5% discount. Sponsors nipped, done. Yeah. On late, for the sponsors
Kev
already.
messaged me earlier and he was like, they've got Raven Guard and Carcharodon's dice on there now.
Oh, Carcharodon's would be nice.
He was like, get them before they get cease and desisted.
Yeah, well, no. Everything's legitimate, everything's fine. There we go. Sponsors done. If you support the companies that support us, you're also supporting us at the same time. So thank you so much for everybody who's been using those links. You're amazing. I start seeing a lot more referrals coming through for Wargame and Vortex as well. I appreciate you all. You're all amazing humans. Obviously, we are playing 10th edition Warhammer 40k. Joe.
Yeah.
And currently that means we're playing Prior Nexus as a mission deck. We do have a mission tonight. Looks a little bit like this.
Forgot
like
which
your
button
use
it
of the
is.
word currently.
That's the one. We are on the search and destroy deployment
Oh, I
tonight.
fucking forgot I picked this mission. I fucking hate it.
I mean, this is the first time I'm seeing it, so it's not my fault this evening.
God.
So there's the quarters one, which is really good if your army's a little bit slow. And then there's the ritual for the primary, where you remove all objectives from no man's land except the centre one. And once per turn, your unit may place an objective exactly 12 inches away from an existing one, but not within 6 of another one.
I thought I picked
Scorched Earth?
not Scorched Earth, the one that Paddy hates, Terraform.
Oh,
No.
Terraform.
No, they're on the table here. What does that say on the top there, Tom?
That says the ritual.
Oh, that's my bad. I thought I'd.
And then you get 5 points at the end of your command
Smell it.
phase for each objective in no man's land that you control. The mission rule is rapid escalation, where each player can set up battle-line units from strategic reserve in their first movement phase. Those units must not exceed 10% of their points and cannot be in the enemy deployment zone.
Amazing.
There you go.
So we've removed the 2 extra objective markers. These are our new fancy neoprene objective markers, which I designed and have had some nice feedback for.
Yeah.
If we hit 150 members on tonight's stream,
Yeah.
I'll put an order in tomorrow.
Oh.
Get them on the web store.
There was positive feedback on Tuesday.
I saw some positive feedback. If we hit 150 members on tonight's stream, I'll order some tomorrow. I'll order 20 sets tomorrow
Oh.
for sale.
Not 100.
No, 20. I'm not made of money, Joe.
Oh.
I've got a you to feed.
I'm
Right.
quite cheap. I had a lot of cheap meat for lunch.
So,
You do eat it in quite large volumes.
I mean, it was cheap meat, but he ate all of it.
I'm
so.
a
Quantity over
quantity
quality.
over quality.
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
it.
person. Yeah.
So tonight I am running Death Guard. I'm taking on Joe and his fabulous build Chaos Space Marines, mostly because Joe said, I really want Abaddon versus Mortarion.
Yeah.
Did you not?
Yeah.
You did.
There's a lot of narrative of Abaddon fighting Mortarion.
Is there?
And Mortarion is like the Death Guard of the army that the Black Legion have always struggled against.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I said, yeah, sure. So I am running Death Guard, and I've picked my favourite detachment in the book so far, probably, because I do also like the Terminator one.
Terminator was my
The
favourite.
Death Guard tonight at 1995 points look like this. We're running the Champions of Contagion. I love this detachment because the strats are decent, but also because at the start of every battle round, I can pick one of the 3 contagions available to me as per my army rule, and that one's then active. So if you're not sure about the new Death Guard army rule, contagion range is a thing that exists. It starts off with 3 inches in the first battle round, 6 inches for the second, 9 inches for battle rounds 3, 4, and 5. If Joe is in contagion range, he is -1 to his toughness and classifies as being afflicted. That word is important because it procs off lots of rules within the army.
Yeah.
Once you're afflicted, I also have to pick a contagion. I can either pick -1 for my army to be hit if you're in contagion range, or I can pick -1 to your save, or I can pick -1 to your leadership, move, and objective control characteristics. I can pick one of those 3 things. In this particular detachment, I can change it each battle round if I want to,
Yeah.
which is quite nice. Because Joe asked for it, Mortarion is here and is the warlord and is leading the charge for the Death Guard. And it also, I think if we're showcasing Death Guard, it'd be rude not to bring Mortarion the first time
Yeah.
we can.
Yeah.
Typhus is leading 3 Death Shrouds. I then have 2 Lords of Contagion leading 2 more units of Death Shroud. I didn't originally. If you check out the list on Discord in the list section, you'll realise I didn't, and then I did, because I read what Lords of Contagion do. I went, they're going in now.
Yeah.
I then have a Lord of Poxes and a Biologist Putrefier leading a unit of 7 Plague Marines. I then have a Plague Surgeon and a unit of Biologist Putrefier leading a unit of 7 Plague Marines. That's because I can take them in 7s.
Ooh.
So I have, because it's cool.
Yeah, I like the 7s.
I'll
It's
tell
only
you,
because they decided to release them in a plastic box of 7.
yeah, I'll tell you about them in just a second. I've got 2 fetid bloat drones with flesh mowers, because they're my favourite thing in the world. And I've got 2 units of 3 Blightlord Terminators, because you can take them in 3s. Now, interestingly, the Plague Marines are units of 7. I have a Champion with a Power Fist. I have 2 heavy plague weapons, 2 weapons. Yeah, melee weapons.
Yeah.
And I've got one with a blight launcher, one with a plasma gun.
Yeah.
You need the guns, and the reason why you need the guns is because Plague Marines, when they shoot at something, if I hit you, you become afflicted.
Yeah.
Which means you're in contagion range,
Yeah.
which can make you -1 to hit or whatever it might be. I then have the Biologist Putrefier in each unit because I've got a special strat in this one that uses a Biologist Putrefier. Also, everything in their melee weapons are all lethals, and with him in the unit, they get lethals on 5s, which is quite tasty.
That's very good.
We like that. If his unit kills a unit, he also goes straight to OC7,
Yeah.
which is quite nice as a single character. The Plague Surgeon does Plague Surgeon-y things,
Yeah.
so he can pick a bloke up every turn, which is good because Plague Marines are now toughness 6 with 2 wounds each. And then the other one, the Lord of Poxes, which is this guy here, which looks very much like Lord Thelthius.
Yeah.
He's on a smaller base, he's Lord Poxes, right?
Yeah.
He gives them Lone Op 18, and he gets back up the first time he dies.
Oh.
He also, no, maybe he doesn't, maybe it's the Lord of Contagion, but what he does do is he expands the contagion range by an additional 3 inches. So they start on 6, go to 9, then go to 12.
It's pretty good, actually.
It's a spicy meatball, this army.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. The one thing I'm concerned about is Mortarian's rules. They're a bit weird because one unit gets to do something and you have to pick it at some point.
He's a bit of he's like a massive tech piece.
He's a tech piece.
Paddy likes his 60-point annoying little dweeby tech piece. He's 400 points massive tech piece.
it's a different kind of tech piece, isn't
Yeah.
it, really? When
Yeah.
it's a
So he gets
the core of your army.
He gets to pick from one of 3 abilities, right? And he picks them. Where is it? Where does he pick them? Once per turn, this model can use. He doesn't pick them in a specific time. So it's not like in your command phase or at the start of the battle round or whatever, or in your command phase,
Yeah.
Joe. It's just once per turn. And he gets to pick 3 things where a friendly Death Guard unit within 6 inches of this model, if he's not within engagement range, can just make a normal move up to 5.
Nice.
There's one where on a 2+, you move from a destroyer can fight. There's one where it can shoot back at you, basically. So one where I fight on death on a 2+, one where I shoot back at you, one where I can move.
Nice.
I just get to pick once per turn. Which means which is what's interesting means I get 1 in my turn, 1 in your turn. Because it's once per turn.
Yeah.
Once per turn. So you know how you keep asking for Fulgrim to get 2 of his abilities?
Yeah.
Mortarion does.
He gets 2.
Mortarian's quite good now.
He's the same points as Fulgrim.
No,
So
he's
it's 5
He
points
was,
cheaper.
No, he's cheaper.
He's cheaper than Angron as well, Joe. I feel your pain.
He's cheaper. Yeah, he's baller. We like him. Mortarion.
Who did I discover? Do you know who's 10 points cheaper than Fulgrim?
Your mum.
Yeah. I don't know how he knows these things. Be'lakor.
Be'lakor
is 10
Oh,
points
no,
cheaper than-
that's
Do you know the other good,
insane.
do you know the good thing about Be'lakor in the Chaos Space Marine army? He doesn't take any battle line units.
You just take
He's
Yeah.
not. He's not.
Because
got
he's
Chaos
just
Mark.
a guy.
He's not a Chaos Mark. Yeah.
He's just a chill guy, you know? I mean, Scarbrand is also 80 points cheaper.
When Joe realised he could take his 20 Berserkers out, which we'll learn about in just a moment, and put Be'lakor in, he was very tempted to
was
change
like-
his list.
I mean, you should have.
But no, it's the World Eaters preview as well.
Oh, we see.
And I last time I took Rubric
Marine.
Marines and Noise Marines, so you know.
You ever going to take one of each, or are you not allowed to?
So you could take 500 points combined of all.
Oh, yeah, that
So-
could be a struggle.
So you could, yeah, and when you're spending 380 points on, no,
360 on them.
360 on one unit.
I mean, you could take 10.
You
that's
could- yeah,
180.
you could go
10, 5, 6, 5. 5 Rubrics, 5 Plague Marines, 6
Yeah.
Noise Marines, 10 Berserkers might fit.
yeah.
Might fit. Talking of Berserkers, today I'm facing off against Abaddon and his Black Legion,
Yeah.
where some of it's red.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've taken the creations of Bio Detachment because, let's be honest, it's the best. It's the only one we care
I think it's my
about.
favourite. I think
It's the most Joe.
It's my favourite. I'm bringing Abaddon. He is my warlord. He's leading 5 Terminators. The detachment technically not as efficient when Bill, with his 10 chosen, aren't leading it. But I was like, no, I'm bringing Abaddon.
Does he have to be the Warlord?
He has to be. Abaddon has to be the warlord, and obviously we have Abaddon here observing and watching us at the same time. So in his honour, I have bought Baby Don, I suppose now, Little Horace. You know,
I thought Little Horace was the weird little friend he had.
I know, but you know, I'm trying to make it work, Tom. All right.
Well, it doesn't work.
Don't fucking read too much.
Do a
into
better
it.
job.
Right. I then have a Chaos Lord leading 5 Legionnaires. He has the enhancement Prime Test Subject, which basically gives him reroll hit rolls and +1 damage. Very good. And then obviously in Legionnaires gives him the reroll wounds. I've got 2 units of 2 Obliterators, which are in reserves, 2 units of 5 Possessed, a 20 brick of Berserkers.
You're a braver man than me.
I'm very excited to use them. I actually think they're a little bit of a secret sauce in this detachment. And then a Unit 10 Cultist.
Do you think Legionnaires are now very sad that all of their stats are worse than everyone else's Chaos battle line?
I still think Legionnaires are good.
So Legionnaires get the reroll wounds, and you can take 2 Power Fists in a 5-man unit. So like, they're not bad.
They're slower than Berserkers. They're not as tough as.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't beat on them too much, right? They're the same points as Incursons.
They are cheaper though, to be fair. I think.
The one thing I will say as well is, with the exception of Mortarion, we were loaned this Death Guard army by Dats and Des, who's one of our moderators in chat. So big shout out to Ray for he boxed it all up, sent it in the post down to us. Literally sent it on like Wednesday, turned up on like Thursday. We started unboxing it over the weekend.
On
we finished
Friday.
Yeah. Went for a beer on Saturday.
Yeah.
Got laid on Sunday. So big shout out to Dats and Des in chat if he's in there for lending us the army, with the exception of Mortarion, which Lee painted and lended to us. So we are 100% borrowed Death Guard right now. But it means we can showcase it for you. And he literally sent it down, so like we lent it to a short term so we can showcase Death Guard
I
to
think
people.
we were talking before, and we're literally 3 Lords of Contagion and a box of Death Shroud away from our own 2,000 point army.
Well, yeah, none of it's built.
Or painted.
No.
But in terms of like, we have the capacity to do it.
We've got loads of
I
stuff.
just have time.
We have the technology.
We have the
We
technology.
have a Joe.
Before the game starts, though, I have to roll some dice.
You do?
Is that
So this-
before the game?
Yeah, I have to roll before the game. So I can either pick an ability from my chart of
That's surely what you're going to do.
either +1 attacks, +2 move,
Nah.
+1 weapon skill,
Yeah.
+1 toughness,
Nah.
+1 strength,
Nah.
or +1 ballistic skill.
+1 strength doesn't help you, does it really?
If I was a smart man, I'd pick +1 toughness or +1 weapon skill.
Would you?
Because it counteracts your army rule.
+1 toughness does.
Yeah, but if you pick -1 to hit, my +1 to hit then kicks in.
Yeah.
Right? Or I can roll, so I can either pick one or randomly roll it.
I'd have gone +2 move, I reckon. Just because you just outmove me then everywhere.
Yeah. Or you roll it,
Is that what
and
you're
the
gonna
gods
do?
decide, right? If Bill is your warlord, you can re-roll one or both. But he's not.
What
No.
would you not want to get in this scenario?
+1 ballistic skill?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only one I don't want.
I mean, it's still not bad on the Blitz.
And if you
On
roll,
on the Obliterators is really, really good. On Abaddon's unit, it's quite good. The Berserkers, hitting on 2s, their bolt pistols. Right?
Against Death Guard.
Yeah. So I'm going to roll it because I'm not a coward.
Because you're not, because you're a Chad. That's why.
just a chill guy, you know.
Roll it, see what happens. A 1 and a 2.
Doesn't seem good.
What are those numbers?
A 1 is +1 attacks characteristic.
Oh, that's good.
It's all right on Berserkers, that.
That's a
5 attack
that,
Berserkers.
it's just become Berserker
And a
Warband.
2 is Hydra Adrenal Infusion +2 move.
I mean, that's pretty good.
That basically means the Berserkers move 10 inches now.
Yeah.
That means that you've got Index Berserkers, +2 inch move and +1 attack.
You've got
Yeah.
the Berserker Warband Berserkers, essentially.
Well, yeah, because
But
they're
not as-
movement 10
Not
now.
as strong, but yeah.
But the Strength 6 would make a difference, actually, to be fair.
There is a stratagem in here that allows me to re-roll wounds.
Okay.
I'll
All
be
right,
honest, I really thought you'd roll the double of the one that
I
does
thought
shooting.
I thought I'd roll double
Double shooting.
+1 ballistic skill, and I'm like,
And then just be like,
I honestly
Sad.
think at this stage, I'm trying to show off Death Guard. I think if you'd have run double +1 ballistic guard, I'd just said, just re-roll it, Joe. Just re-roll it, is what I would have done, to be fair.
you should think Joe doesn't have the tactical genius to work with that.
that's why you because of the role you have to have Bill as your warlord. But
Yeah. But we wanted to see Abaddon. I think.
we have the Hounds of Abaddon. Ooh.
I have the white dice because I'm in this dirty white colour.
Oh, I thought you meant the shirt.
No, that's
like
not
you're
a dirty
colourblind,
white
mate.
colour,
Yeah.
Jay. What's wrong with people being colourblind?
Everything. Do you get a badge on that for your car?
Not yet.
Do you stop at green lights?
Do you know what the lights are?
I rolled a 6, Joe!
Oh.
Death Guard, turn 1. So at the start of the battle round, I'd pick my Contagion. And to start with, I think I'm going to go -1 to hit. If you're in Contagion range, I reckon. Yeah, we'll start with that one. And I guess that's everything for now.
All the stuff.
Apart from secondary objectives.
Here
on Mr.
are some secondaries.
Oh, you motherfucker.
I think you can ditch
Behind you can swap.
Yeah, can you not discard, what's the word? Shuffle behind for me, please.
Oh, is shuffle one going to work?
Shuffle one's
Is it
fine.
Okay, cool. Hey, there you
Secure
go.
and
That's
cleanse.
the dream combo, isn't it?
Secure's not a dream. 'Cause I don't-
Although, I've just remembered what mission it is.
yeah, I have
Never
one
mind.
objective. So I can get
Maybe
2
this is why
points.
this mission never comes up.
2 points for, okay, I can get 2.
I honestly thought I picked Terraform because I was like, that's the one that Paddy hates.
And you're like, I
I
must.
also don't really have the speed to do any of this.
Wow.
Death Guard. Death Guard.
The little drones are pretty quick.
Mortari can fly over there and do it.
Yeah, just put them right in the middle.
What you could do? Shoot me?
Right, I'm going to get moving then.
I'm like a whippet.
While you do, the first person we have to give a massive thank you to is Pridders, who just came in and dropped 50 gifted members.
Pridders? What are you doing? Thank you.
I think this is immediately after you said 150 gifted, and I'll put the things on the website.
I am going to put the things on the website.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, I don't know if you talked about this on Tuesday, but shout out to Games Workshop because the army card things have got better.
Have they?
Oh
There's
yeah,
a-
we didn't talk about
There's
this.
a fancy little sleeve that they come in now, which makes it easier for them to put them in
Yeah,
unless you're me.
show you, that's a prime example.
And they've started to include the army rule.
Yes, that
Yeah,
is,
so, like,
the
in
World
here-
Eaters one is really, really helpful as well,
Right.
because there's like a lot of weird shit in that army rule.
A little drawer that slides out, has your cards in. Right, because you know, like when you've got cards, putting them back in the box is a nightmare. But with this handy dandy condom for your cards, they just
Handy
go,
dandy.
they just glide back in.
Dandy and handy.
Yeah.
Right,
Then
also,
boom, you know.
I'm going to get moving. It's very easy for my movement. Everything moves
think-
5, apart from Mortarian and Bloat Drones, who both move
Yeah.
10.
Oh.
Big shout out, Pridders, by the way. 50 gifted is no small number. Thank
you.
you so much. You're an absolute fucking legend. What a hero. I will legit order some of these tomorrow if we do hit that target.
Yeah,
Guaranteed.
I hope, Pridders, that you. I hope you win £1,000 to spend in Iceland.
The country or the shop.
The shop
You had me in the first half there.
If we hit 200 members, we'll also give away a set
of Iceland.
of the objective markers.
Okay.
I can't give away a set of Iceland's, Joe.
Pridders
Yeah.
also snipes Mikey, which is kind of funny.
Love that. Yeah.
Yeah. Got some more stuff. That was just the biggest one. So thank you, Bitter Pluto, for gifting 5 memberships.
Thank you, Bitter Pluto. I hope that you win a month's travelling on Pedlo in your local area.
Yeah,
I hope someone pedlos you where you need to go whenever you need to go there.
that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Personal pedlo person. And thank you, Marcus Linda, for the $20 super chat. Could you please recreate the Battle of Wormwood, Dark Angels versus World Eaters, and then of course the epic duel between the Lion and Angron?
Yeah.
We could do World Eaters versus Dark Angels.
I've been talking about. I really want to add to. What's their fucking move? Oh, you rolled a 4. That's
I've advanced them.
I was like, you've been going to the School of Brom.
I've advanced them, Joe. It's a
Is
thing
it?
you can do in the rules where you can move faster than you normally move.
Yeah.
What me and you played on Tuesday, Joe?
This Tuesday coming?
Yeah.
Can be. I don't know what the schedule looks like.
Yeah,
'cause
we
I
could, if it's
We could
if
just do
he's
Dark
playing-
Angels versus World Eaters.
Yeah, we do
and
Dark
I can
Angels,
run
World Eaters.
Angron and cry. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Bit of Pluto, for $10 super chat. Thoughts on World Eaters comp list becoming Predator and Forge Fiend spam? That is the one thing I'm worried about. Is the melee good enough to keep the rapid fire under control? So I would say I don't think you're going to see that many Predators, mainly because the Forge Fiend is the same cost, and you basically just take 3 Forge Fiends and then fill the rest of your army with melee.
I think people who are going to be running Predators are the people that don't own Forge Fiends.
Yeah, I don't think the Predator's good enough to take over like something like 8-bound. I think
Yeah.
8-bound are really, really good. Weirdly, 8-bound buff your army more than Angron does now.
Yeah.
Because they give everyone +1 a hit. I think Khan's really good. I think the Slaughterbound dude is really good with like 3 8-bound. That's a proper murder unit. So yeah, I think there will be a lot of Forge Fiends going around, but I don't think there'll be that many Predators. Other than Joe.
I think the thing is though, the Predator is rapid fire. It goes to rapid fire 8, doesn't it?
I think
Or
I would
it
actually.
gets 8 shots of it. So I think like.
I think I would
just nudge
genuinely take the
models
Land
then.
Raider over the Predator.
Yeah, I can see that.
It has more las cannon shots, and you can do the funny 8-bound get out of it after it moves.
It is the points of 2 Predators though.
Well, no, because it's like 240 and the 2 Predators would be 300.
Okay.
It's not that insane. And it's also like a pain in the arse to kill when you
Yeah,
already have
I
a
can
bunch
see
of
that.
things that are a pain in the arse to kill. Yeah.
And also, like things are like with the Predators.
Also-
The problem is because they've got no rerolls, they spike horribly in either direction.
Have you seen the mellow profile of the World Eater's Land Raider? It's now 9 attacks at strength 8 hitting on 3s.
It's mental.
And you can get, in the Berserker Warband, it's like 10 hitting on 3s at strength 10. And you can give it sustained hits and dev wounds.
It's mental.
It's really funny.
It's the most hungry Land Raider.
I'm so happy that all the vehicles are just randomly good at melee sometimes.
The hungriest caterpillar that did
Yeah.
live.
And thank you, CSM Sandy, for the super chat. To our dearest Warlord Joe, don't let us down.
I will try my best.
Yes.
I don't have a great track record versus Death Guard though.
I've played them once, I think, and I wasn't very good with them. But I think Death Guard is going. I think with some of the shenanigans I've looked at with Mortarion and some of the other bits that exist, I think Death Guard's going to be an army that requires a bit of practice to play. I think that the core of what I've got on the table today, I would probably take Morty out, believe it or not.
I do think that you want. I know you said you don't like them. I do think you want Poxwalkers because they've got Infiltrate now.
I don't know.
They do.
Yeah.
They're okay.
I think because they're 50 points for 10. I think you probably take 2 units.
Yeah, they're not
I
bad.
think you just
'Cause
put one in the
what's
back
that-
and one in the middle because you don't have cultists now.
Well, that's what. What?
I
They
think
don't-
you put one in the back and one in the middle because you don't have cultists anymore. You don't have cultists anymore, do you?
No.
No.
that's the gun.
I can't remember if they had an OC or not.
Yeah. I think they do have AC. I don't know. Anyway,
Okay.
Poxwalkers OC1, yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot at you, Joe.
before you do, we have a couple of people to thank. Thank you, Cornate Ed, for gifting 10 memberships.
Legend.
thank you,
Ed.
Cornate Ed. I hope that you don't get scurvy and
Strong hope, Joe.
and you get an actual branded box of corn flakes.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That'd be cool, actually.
That got
yeah.
good at the end there.
Yeah.
It started off weak. Although not getting scurvy is good.
Yeah, you
But
don't
that
want
is-
scurvy. I don't know how much time he spends at sea.
No. Or in the company of certain people.
Yeah.
And then thank you, Tim Chaser, for also gifting 10 memberships.
Legends.
Thank you, Mr. Chaser. I hope, Tim, that they invent a new style of painting like Slap Chop and call it Tim Chop.
Tim Chop.
Yeah.
I hope Tim invents a new style of painting called
Yeah.
Tim Chop.
Yeah.
Every time
Get to
people,
work.
Every time people say the name, he makes £1.
Royalties from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's good.
I like it.
Right. I'm going to shoot at you, Jay. All right. I have units of Plague Marines here. I'm going to shoot at your Berserkers.
Oh.
Okay. I'm going to start off. I have just a standard plasma gun, and I have a what's it called? Blight launcher. Okay. Okay. So I have D3 shots with a Blight launcher. Are you ready?
Yeah.
For 3 shots.
Oh.
I hit you, sir, on 3s. It is lethal,
Oh, wow.
and those both wound. And then this one is strength 6, your toughness is 4.
Yeah.
Wound you on a 3. I've wounded you thrice. It is AP 1.
So 3s, but cover. All good.
Yeah, if you get cover. Otherwise, it's damage 2. And then a plasma gun. I will hit you on a 3. I've hit you. I get lethal, by the way, because I have a biologist putrefier in the unit with the plasma gun.
That's exciting.
Strength 7. 3s. I wound you. Minus 3. Just
Bet.
1 damage, actually.
Oh.
You are, however, now afflicted,
Yeah.
which means you are minus 1 toughness. You're toughness 3 berserkers.
Yeah.
And because I have selected the rattle joint, the skull squirm blight, you're minus 1 to hit.
Yeah.
What are
You're
these
minus one to
words?
hit me. That's
No,
good.
you're
That's
minus one to
helpful.
hit.
Oh. Okay.
You're minus 1 to your hits. Yeah.
Okay.
Mortarion, he's a big jumper as well. Are these possessed?
They are
Are
possessed.
they 2 wounds or 3 wounds?
3.
Are they? He's going to shoot at them then.
Oh.
So he has a thing called Lantern,
What's the range of lantern?
24 inches. And Rotwind, which is also 24 inches. You see me measuring before I moved him a bit further forward to make sure it's in 24 inches. Lantern is 1 shot, hits you with a 2. I've hit you. It is sustained hits D3 as well.
Oh.
Strength 10.
So 2s.
I've wounded you.
Oh no. Toughness 6.
Minus 3.
So a 5.
3 damage.
Oh.
Yep. And then Rotwind is a D6 plus 3 blast for 6. So it's 6 plus 3, but actually plus 4, because when I started, you were at 5 models, weren't you?
Yeah. Are you doing an action to put a thingy down?
No. Yes, I will, with a bloke drone over there. Might as well, because they're not doing nothing else.
Yeah, I need to find the objective marker for the little one.
I am hitting you on T's. These are blast, devastating wounds, lethal hit, psychic. So these are lethal. I said I hit you on 2s, so everything else hits. Good old Morty. Yeah. Let him go. These are only strength 7, so I means you're on 3s.
Yarp. Oh, good lord.
So those 2 are devastating.
Yeah.
And then these remaining now 6 are AP2. Damage 1. Damage 1.
Oh, 1, 2. So a whole one dies, and another one, you killed 2.
Killed 2 more. That's alright, that wasn't it?
That's not bad.
3 possessed dead. Why not? It's a laugh.
A couple of people said you can't shoot both guns, but I don't see a reason why.
Is one of them a pistol?
Couldn't.
Yeah, Lantern's pistol. Put one back. Because I'll just do the Rotwind instead.
Ah, there you go. Also, did you shoot the berserkers and did one of them die?
No.
Okay, fine.
Took a single wound, no blood surge.
Yeah, no blood surge. That's the right number of wounds.
It's just enough to make the -1 to hit, -1 toughness.
Yeah.
Not enough for blood surge. Wee. That's in a turn, Tom.
Oh, okay.
Which means I'm going to put an objective down. Did you find the markers?
I didn't even leave to go and look for them, if I'm honest. Bear with. Off I go.
You might want to mute Joe if he goes behind, because it can get funny with the
Which
microphones.
one's he?
Number 2.
You can get funny.
Off he goes.
Yeah, I forget that you can't fire. But I'm so used to big dudes being able to fire all their stuff.
Well, so now they're saying he's a monster, so you can shoot with both.
I thought just the rule for pistol was that you just...
I don't really know.
I thought you could with monsters, but
shooting is not what I know.
There's not many monsters with pistols, though.
A lot of people are saying monsters can fire both.
you just take another one off then, Joe.
So I should probably unmute Joe as well.
What's the range of a thing from the thing?
A thing from the thing, 12 and not within 6.
Boom.
Nice. Says read pistol. I don't know.
I'm trying to find pistols now. Pistol, core rules.
They went
Weapons with pistol profile known as pistols. If a unit contains any models equipped with pistols, that unit is eligible to shoot in the control play shooting phase even if it was in engagement range, blah, blah, blah. If a model is equipped with 1 or more pistols, unless it is a monster or vehicle, it can either shoot with... So he can shoot both. Okay, I was good.
Cool.
I was right.
Nice.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you, chat.
They're
It's
really
worth looking.
flip-flopped from
It's worth
everyone
looking.
saying one to the other.
So I've put another objective down. At the end of my turn, Mr. the Thomas,
Have you scored any points?
I secured no man's land for 2. I couldn't cleanse because I had to advance to get there. And I feel like I want to discard it.
For CP?
I want that CP, I think, more than I want to hold on to it for extra points.
Cool.
So we're going to discard it for an extra point, please, sir.
CSM turn 1.
Ooh, up to 2 CP.
There's currently a poll going, which is what army will Joe complain about the most now? And the options are World Eaters, Death Guard, Emperor's Children, and CSM. Which one do you think is winning?
Emperor's Children.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
The last place at the moment, World Eaters with 11%. No one thinks you can complain about them.
that's a flip-flop, isn't it?
It is
That's a change.
That's a big change.
Yeah.
Then it's CSM at 20%. Then it's Emperor's Children at 28%. With Death Guard are way ahead with 40% at the moment.
Yeah.
Do you think you're going to fight complain about?
I'm kind of like Death Guard nonchalant, you know? I'm like, meh,
Meh.
meh,
Okay.
meh.
I don't know if they're a problem or not. I think they're going to be a problem, but I think I'm going to make them not look like a problem for the first few weeks because I'm an idiot when it comes to playing new armies I've not played before.
I saw them on a certain other channel beat World Eaters 100 to 30.
On Art of War?
No.
Oh.
Who was running the...
Not the man of the channel.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, was that when...
Well, that's the problem is,
no,
though, that
like-
channel basically gets on someone who's already been belittled and abused before they go live. It's like, you will lose.
No. He lost.
Oh.
100 to 30, he lost.
Did he not throw his toys out the pram halfway through the game?
Did he ask for
I didn't
recap?
watch it, I just saw the score.
Yeah. Did he
That blows my mind.
Did he actually play the game or did he just use AI?
Oh no.
They're making it too obvious now. Right.
Right, Joe, what are you doing?
I need secondaries, please.
Oh, you do? You're not going to like these, I'll be honest.
You slag.
That's a bit shit. Containment's all right, actually. To be fair, you can do containment really easily. Containment's 6 points on the board, mate.
To be fair,
To be fair.
I can do both.
An established locus finishes at the end of your turn, so you can get fucking 8 points on the board here.
Keeping.
Yeah,
them?
keep them. Yeah, I can do them both. I don't want to do them because they're actions and then get in the bin.
Well, at least you get the actions out of the way now, as you've got lots of models.
That is true.
Ooh.
Abaddon's going to go for his aura reroll hits. And then I'm going to move.
Wax on, wax off. I'm just going to warn you with those berserkers as well. I do have a single CP stratagem at the start of the fight phase to make any one of my units fights first.
Oh, that's exciting.
Oh, no.
Brother,
Is this the detachment where you can also just be +2 toughness?
when you shoot at me, yeah. I think this is the best one, honestly.
It is the best one.
So what you've got, Tom,
Oh,
you've got
God.
a single CP stratagem in my shooting or fight phase to give me crit hits on 5s.
Of course.
I've got a 2 CP stratagem in my shooting or fight phase. Until the end of the phase, each time my model unit makes an attack that targets a unit that's below its starting strength, you can reroll the hit and wound roll.
Oh, I need to do a battle shock test on those two.
Okay.
Pass just. Ooh.
So that's pretty good if you
Real
think
hits
about
and
it.
wounds is okay, isn't it?
Right. So I'm going to trigger one of Mortarian's abilities right now.
Yeah. Run away.
Which is in the it's called Diseased Influence. Just after an enemy unit ends a normal advance or fallback move within 9 inches of a friendly Death Guard unit within 6 inches of this model. That Death Guard unit is not within engagement range of one of my enemy units. It can make a normal move of up to 5 inches.
Well, that's exciting, isn't it?
So what we can do now is we can come up here and do a bit of berserker move blocking.
Oh, yeah.
Touch him.
I mean, I was going to just charge those anyway.
Yeah.
I'm a simple creature with simple needs.
But you then can't follow in afterwards. I get to do some charges later, you see.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I just want to kill stuff. I want to attack something when I've got 20 berserkers before I don't have 20 berserkers.
Have you looked at how many dice you're going to have to roll?
He won't have enough dice.
No.
So we then have a 1 CP strat in his shooting phase where I just go +2 toughness on any Death Guard unit, including Mortarian, lol, who's toughness 12. So he goes to toughness 14.
It's more just like Terminators become T9.
Yeah, they do become T9, yeah.
Which is a Rhino.
Even normal Plague Marines become T8, which is insane.
Yeah.
That's good. Rabid Infusion, 1 CP, Death Guard unit from that has a character, fights first. 1 CP Mobile Vector, this is the one, Joe and I were talking about this earlier, this should be a core strat. So character's on his own in the movement phase, he walks in range of another unit, and before the reinforcement step, you spend 1 CP, joins the unit.
Oh, that's great.
As long as he can join the unit, and they're not already led, right?
Yeah.
And then Death Heads is another one which is kind of meh. It's 1 CP. You need a Biologist Putrefied, which is why I have 2. And in the shooting phase, he points at a unit, and they basically come under every single afflicted contagion at the same time.
Funny.
So they go -1 to hit, -1 to save,
That's actually...
-1 to move, -1 OC, -1.
That's actually an insane...
It's really good.
That's like +1 AP and making them -1 a hit and -1 everything you'd ever want, essentially.
-1 move, leadership, OC, hit, and save. The OC can't be reduced to 0.
That's insane, that is.
Yeah, it's pretty good, right?
Yeah. Thank you, Talks Trio, for the super chat. So don't know if you saw my message, but if Liam didn't know, Blight Lords don't get their ability when a 3-man without being led by a character.
What?
I think he's saying they don't get an ability if they're not being led. I have no idea if this is the case.
I don't know what you're saying.
I'm going to spend
I just have a look at their ability.
CP and put them in.
Yeah. So it says if a unit has a starting strength of 5 or more, or if a character is leading the unit, then each time a model unit makes a ranged attack that targets an afflicted unit, improve the strength and armor penetration of that character of that attack by 1. Right? For range attacks. So I don't have any ranged guns because I don't care about them.
Fair.
Because what they do get is they get bubotic blades, which means they have 3 attacks each. They hit on 3s at strength 5 -2 damage now.
It's all right.
So I'm like, I've just taken 3, the cheap 115 points for 3
Yeah.
at toughness 7 with 3 wounds each and a 4 up invuln at 2 up save. So they don't get there. I wasn't paying attention to that rule because they don't get it unless they're led or they have 5 or more models.
Yeah.
And I think that, personally speaking, Lords of Contagion, you want them in Death Shroud because Death Shroud are strength 8,
Oh, yeah.
-2, 2. Lords of Contagion, when they're leading a unit, give them Lance. Strength 8 Lance is insanely good.
It's mental.
And it's not just Strength 8 Lance if you think about it, because it's Strength 8 Lance plus -1
That
toughness.
is when you look at Death Guard stats, you really have to contextualise what they actually are, because everyone is probably going to be -1 toughness and potentially -1 to save.
So when I get to the top, when I get to a turn where I want to charge them,
Yeah.
I will obviously switch to the -1 save. At which point they go to strength 8 -3 2 damage lance with -1 toughness as well.
-1 toughness a lot of the time is base, just +1 a wound.
Yeah. Not forgetting with Death Shroud, they can now deep strike within 6, and there is no restriction saying they can't charge.
Yeah.
Which is why Joe's measuring out.
Quickly. Oh god. Thank you, Madlarkin666 for the super chat. Got me a Fulgrim from your affiliate link, Element Games.
Legend.
Delivered tomorrow. Just want to paint him good.
He's just a beautiful model.
He's a stunning
He's a
model.
sexy boy.
Yeah. He is. So I think what people get upset, because obviously he's quite expensive from Games Workshop.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
I don't know how they landed on the £102.50.
It's a weird number.
The
isn't it?
£2.50 is like a bit of a tombola.
The
on that.
£2.50 is for his extra 30mm of base.
Yeah. And
And his great rules.
so, but I think a lot of time people are quite acquaint price also, not just the physical model, but the rules and what it does in the game.
Yeah.
Well, Games Workshop is literally selling you a plastic kit.
Yeah.
They're not selling you rules. The rules are a different book. They're a different.
But I
product.
still think even with plastic kits, it's a lottery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It is a lottery what they cost, what they charge.
but it is a bit mental.
And then one last little super chat from Lion Panda. What are Blight Lord's unit size now? He's asked 3, 5, 6, 10 question mark?
3, 5, 10.
3, 5, 10.
I think that's 3, 5.
Do you buy them in 3s or 5s?
So they're 5s and 10s normally, but the box set that comes with Lord Felfius, who's like a Lord of Contagion,
Has 3.
he comes with 3. So they technically
Oh.
sell a unit of 3.
that would be weird.
So they come in, 3, 5, and 10. However, the loadouts for them are really strange. So if you take them in a unit of 3, you can't take anything but a Plague Spewer. And if you take a Plague Spewer on the one in a unit of 3, he doesn't get a bubotic weapon. He gets a close combat weapon, which is why I've taken no Plague Spewers. Because the Plague Spewers are okay. They're D6, strength 5, -1 damage flamers. Meh.
Yeah.
But then I would rather have the -2 damage melee weapon for 3 attacks on him instead. If you take them in 5 or more, it changes. When you take them in 5 or more, you can take a Plague Spewer and an autocannon and a Blight Launcher all in one unit of 5. Per 5, which is mad. Because the box, when you build the box, they've gone back down the route of, we're going to let you take the exact options we let you build.
Yeah.
And each person who, it's not like some other boxes where you build a guy who can take a special weapon, you pick the special weapon.
Yeah.
The first guy you build has a special weapon, the second guy you build has a special weapon, the third guy you build has a special weapon. So they've gone, cool, you can take all 3. Which is all right. And when you then consider that a rule is a range weapon rule that gives you +1 strength and +1 AP if you're targeting the nearest unit, I think it is. It's not bad.
Okay, it's Terminators can't take an autocannon and a heavy flamer in 5.
But I actually just like them as a 3-man toughness 7 unit that just gets in the way.
Yeah.
So I feel like
difficult to kill.
maybe this is finally your Terminator army.
Yeah.
There's an attachment where like all strats just target Terminators.
I mean, they are insanely good as well.
Yeah. They're very good.
Yeah, and now they don't move 4 inches. They
I
move
think
5.
Death Shroud are fucking insane, by the
They
way.
are, for some reason, cheaper than £8. I'm going to keep saying that. But yeah. You done moving your
I've
bits?
done moving, yeah. I've done an action over here. I've done an action over there. These guys are doing an action. I spent a CP to return a possessed back to the unit. I'm putting another objective down here. I'm putting them down in order. So that was number 1. That's number 2.
I like
Exciting,
it.
isn't it?
I'm excited.
Yeah. And then I get to do some charging.
Yeah, you do.
You do.
With Berserkers, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're charging! Whee!
What are they charging?
8.
Oh, they rolled an 8 as well.
I was just charging the big guys at the front, aren't they, I assume?
Yeah.
What was the restriction on Hurricane Intervention? It was no vehicles, wasn't it?
No.
Oh,
if
no!
Oh, God. I think if you have legs, you can do it, is the general rule.
Yeah, so my Flesh Mare Bloat Drones can't Hurricane Intervene.
No.
Probably not.
I didn't think they could.
I think walkers can.
Yeah, walkers can. I think it's like dreadnoughts and shit can.
Yeah. Which makes sense.
This is the first time I've spoke to you on air, Tom, I think. Oh, no, you were on the Tuesday's Liam and Joe show,
Ever.
weren't you?
Yes.
I was about to say, I thought this was the first time I spoke to you on air since we talked about the Space Wolf models on Monday.
Oh. God, I like that good.
Do you think I'll become favourite Safer World Eaters?
No.
Because I did just buy a World Eaters cup, so, you know.
Yeah, you can't. What did you get, Eldar?
I bought a Death Guard one because I'm playing Death Guard.
I don't
Yeah.
think World Eaters will ever be surpassed in my love for them, because especially as now, like, this new codex they have is my favourite codex they've ever done.
Yeah.
Obviously we don't know what space we're going to be, but I assume they'll be all right. But yeah, like I think the Space Wolves model range does look quite a lot better than the World Eaters one now, which is in part because they now, I think, have twice as many unique units as World Eaters do.
It's difficult because I think the Berserker kit is so incredible.
Oh, Berserkers and Angron and Lord of Vakars actually go hard.
And I'll be honest with you, when I first read the World Eaters Codex, I was like, they've made Berserkers worse. And then I've listened to other channels who know more about the game than I do. I've listened to you and I've listened to Joe and I'm like, Berserkers actually might be good
we
now.
were talking.
Khan and Berserkers is like potentially the best unit in Berserker Warband now.
Well, we were talking at lunch. I was like, I still think the Grotmus detachment still got legs.
And it's really good. Yeah. It's because you can just be like, these guys all have dev wounds against infantry.
Yeah.
Lol.
All the time, yeah, and it's like I think like the Demon Prince being able to walk through walls still is really good.
Yeah,
considering he has load up.
Demon Prince I basically put in every list I've written so far.
Yeah.
And Khan, and 8-bound, and Forge Fiends, weirdly. You know what I wouldn't have ever called as being the meta list for World Eaters is Triple Forge Fiend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming.
So how many can fight me, Jay?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12, okay.
But I'm going to do the big weapons first.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm here for it. Right. So
You're not doing fight first or anything?
But you have to have a character.
what's
for
your
that.
strength?
8 and 4.
Okay, your strength 8 and 4.
Yeah.
So 4s will be winning me on 5s, right?
Yes.
You got any rerolls?
Rerolls to hit.
Just to hit.
Yeah.
So if I spend... I'm going to have to do it. Jay.
Yeah.
I'm T7, you'd be winning me on 5s.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend 1 command point, Tom, on Grotesque Fortitude. My 3 Terminators are now toughness 9. You go from wounding me on 3s and 5s to 5s and 6s.
So dumb, isn't it?
You might want to wound or something.
I'm not mindful to wound, no.
Oh,
These
well,
might want to hit.
oh, you're only strength 8 on the big ones, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm like, my brain is so geared towards
So these
Berserker
now,
Warband now.
these now hit me on 4s now?
So hit your 4s, but I'm re-rolling everything. These are the big These are the big swords.
Yeah. These are 4s because of my Plague Marines hit him and made him afflicted, but even then he's now in contagion range anyway.
Oh, does Abaddon's reroll thing affect all
Yeah,
your,
it's
all
just
your
Heretic
friends?
Astartes.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Because they gain the Heretic Astartes keyword
I
when
think
they
actually
join.
good allies.
Good job you had that reroll,
Yeah.
Joe, innit?
But they can't do dark packs though, which is annoying.
I mean, it means you don't lose a guy.
5. 5s now. I mean, you
One,
rolled okay there.
2, 3, 4, 5.
5, sir. Minus?
2.
Minus 2. So I'm on my 4 up invulnerables.
You are.
I have done much failing.
Yeah. 2 are dead?
2 are dead.
Yeah, Death Guard are fine.
Yeah. So 12. I've attacked with 4. So that leaves 8.
Oh, that's exciting.
8 times.
It's almost like I did that. 8
5.
times 5.
Just the 40 attacks. It's not
I'm
even
glad you said
all
that
of
line
them.
because he's counting in his head right now. That's dangerous.
Yeah.
3.
Just count all your toes.
If you get all 20 in, that...
You're going to struggle to.
yeah, unless
You'd have to like big rap.
Unless you can fight within 3 because of a character.
Well, I had an 8-inch charge. I could have probably got a bit of a wrap on you, but I was like, you might just heroically intervene with the guys at the back. So
4s?
3s to 4s.
Wait, what was yours? +1 attack and +1/2 move.
+2 move, yeah. There is a stratagem in here, which is 2 CP, where I can re-roll wounds versus character units.
That's pretty cool. Oh, it's 2 CP though, is it?
Yeah, but it forces battle shocks.
If you think about it, that +2 strength at that point is actually pretty +2 toughness is pretty obnoxious, isn't it?
It's mental.
Going from wounding on 3s and 5s to 5s and 6s.
Is it any
insane.
unit in your army can do that?
Death Guard unit.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You just have like toughness 14 demon prince.
Yeah. You can, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Last cannon's now wound on 5.
Yeah. That's tougher than a Lord of Skulls.
Yeah. And now 6s for reasons.
Definitely
2.
reasons.
Yeah, you can go. You can do toughness 6 Poxwalkers.
2.
Just to 2,
Just
actually.
a 2 at -1.
He's gonna live.
This is where you really don't want to be stroke 4.
Yeah, Death Guard is a bad time for generic Space Marine.
Yeah.
He takes a wound.
To be honest, Joe, I think it's bad for everyone.
He has 2 left, sir.
And then I shall come over here.
Kind of like toughness 12 predators.
I don't think I can wrap him.
Well, I don't want to break out if that's what you're worried about. I'm going to fight you back now, Jay.
The one thing you do need to remember when it's a 20-man brick is keep all 4 special weapons stood next to each other.
Yeah, always make them hold hands.
Everyone evaporates around them.
Yeah.
And,
So I have three attacks, Mr. the J,
Yeah.
with my now bubotic blades.
the pubotic blades.
And I hit you on 3s, and 6 is a lethal.
Oh.
So there's 1 lethal already. And I am strength thumph.
So 3s.
So 3s, because you're tough as 3 now. Right?
Yeah.
Me.
Well, it'd be 3s if I wasn't.
Well, there's 1 more. And these are at -2.
5s.
2 damage.
Oh.
Blight Lords are finally 2 damage.
Yeah.
You killed 2.
They're
But
finally
you-
not useless.
What's interesting is in this detachment there is a 1 CP strat where I can return a model to a unit or D3 to a battle line unit.
I'm going back
Oh,
Yeah.
I see now why you're doing 20 berserkers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if some are alive,
I mean, if Mortarion does what
Well,
Mortarion
I was about to
does,
say, I would like to see how much Mortarion can just clean up berserkers.
I want to see how many men he can reap in one go.
yeah.
How many he can what?
Yeah.
Dirty bastard.
Dirty bastard.
Tom. Cool, good.
Get your
Right.
mind out the gutter.
Is that your...
I'm done, mate.
You're done?
Done.
I don't remember what you... Oh, you were doing... Did you do any actions?
I did.
Good.
I did 3 actions.
He's done all of the points. He's
Have
got
you
8
just
points.
scored
I've done
8
4
points?
actions. God
Joe,
damn
you're
it.
really angling to this corn angle at the moment, aren't you?
Yeah.
Look at this.
I got little establish, maximum containment, and I put an objective down.
He did.
A little pile of poo in the corner.
That is the thing he did, yeah.
Death Guard
Death
turn 2.
Oh, I didn't shoot a gun. That's all right.
Yeah.
Right, Death Guard. Right, cool. Can I have some secondary objectives, please,
You
Mr.
can.
Thomas? Actually,
Also-
before you do that, start of the battle round, I have to pick my contagion.
Oh.
So, you're going to be
cold.
massively surprised, Joe, when I tell you that I'm going into -1 save.
Yeah.
My God.
Okay? Good. Let's make some light work of those berserkers. Now, please, can I have some secondary
What is your
objectives?
contagion range now?
6 inches now.
Yeah.
About 2. Unless it's this unit here, which is 9 inches.
There's going to be some incentive to kill berserkers here.
Overwhelming fast and arrow denial. Clear that middle. Let's see. I'm going to keep them both, Tom, because we can do that.
Fair enough. Are
believe.
you also on any objectives?
I am on my home objective
I don't think that matters.
and 1 in no man's land.
Yeah.
I have the card over
Oh,
here.
you've taken it away from me.
I have. End your command phase. The player's order was 5 objective marker. In no man's land, they can draw up to 15.
So-
I hold 1 for 5.
Cool. And you got 3 CP, Joe's got 2 CP.
Yes.
There you go.
We're going to get to move it. Okay. I guess I'm going to try and kill those berserkers then, Jay, I assume.
Yeah.
It's the fun
That
thing to
would
do,
be
isn't it?
the goal.
I don't care about the shooting. Can I just do a direct pact with him? What I should have done is I was going to hit them. I don't care if I kill any.
Okay. Get a CP?
I don't get CP.
No.
Do you take more wounds?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
You want to just not pretend it never happened?
No. No, because I would have given myself the CP. If
I'm
if-
going to do a battle shock test on the single.
Would I roll a
Terminator.
3 and a 1?
Something like that, yeah.
I think
Cat, don't roll a 4 or a 5. Very important.
I failed my battle shock test on my single Terminator. He's going to fall out of combat.
Yeah. He dies.
He dies.
Sad. You both rolled to fail leadership.
Yeah, we're friends here. We're looking after each other. I'm going to get in the movement phase and we can say
Cool.
thank you for the next 100 memberships.
Not 100, but there is some.
Oh.
Thank you, Clive the QE, for super chat. Just checked
Chart.
the GW New Zealand store again. EC Emperor Shield and Limited Edition Codex is still available, but the World Eaters and Death Guard one is sold out. Bombardment for the Great Hall.
Bombardment.
How is the EC one still there?
So basically,
and the
right,
World Eaters
I-
Death Guard is gone.
I have a theory, right?
Right.
Oh, they say
right.
4, by the way.
I took 4, yeah. I rolled a 4, yeah.
Your leadership's 5, Joe.
You mate, you're not getting a 4.
And Terminators can't be roll the thing. But I have a theory, right? Is the worst thing that could have happened to the Emperor's Children Codex was that content creators got to show it off for a month before it was on general sale.
Yeah, it was like 2 months of us just being like, ugh.
Brother Air.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the biggest one that everyone was like, ugh, was the Primarch, unfortunately. Then thank you, Keith Shaw, for the super chat. I drive 70 hours a week, and you'll really help the time go by faster. Hope to see World Eater Demonkin game soon. You will see that on Tuesday, probably, I think.
Yeah.
If you're in for Tuesday, we can put you in.
There we go.
So you can
will
play
see it
Demonkin
on Tuesday, and which means I'll probably run Angron and Scarbrand, which would be fun.
You're a bit frightened?
Scaredy farts.
I think so.
Thank you, Clyde the Kiwi, for 1 gifted membership.
Sounded a bit dribbly there, Joe. Thank you, Clive the Kiwi.
Thank you.
And thank you, Richard C, for 10 gifted memberships. Big
Thank
one.
you. Richard C, yeah?
Richard C.
I hope that for your birthday, you are bought an entire set of medieval plate armour.
Oh, that's definitely one of the best hopes you've given. Yeah. And have it like tailor-made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when you wear it, you go, "Gods, I was strong."
I get that reference.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Are they bottom floor or top floor?
Bottom floor.
That was a
Are
strong
they now?
hope,
They
Joe.
are.
Are they scaredy farts?
They are full farts at the moment.
Full fart.
Yeah, full.
Because it's Death Guard.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brave Star Stew, who has a very important question in the super chat. Can Mortarion kill a Warhound Titan?
Oh, he's got more chance than Fulgrim.
This is
Without
probably
doubt.
true. Yeah, because the Warhound would be -1 toughness and -1 to save.
Yeah. Poor Warhound.
Yeah.
But apparently Fulgrim could do it with no problem, you know?
They didn't have to. Do you notice they didn't have to write any articles for Death Guard like
it's
that?
odd innit? Yeah, but
They just let Art of War review it.
but the good thing about the World Eaters and the Death Guard codex is that content creators couldn't show it off until it went on pre-order.
Yeah.
So they were like, we don't have to show this off, it's fine. That's my thing. That's my deep state thoughts,
Yeah, it was a weird choice to do a new army and put it in a weird box at first. But yeah.
I have arrived.
You have arrived.
And I've done my movement phase. Hey!
Oh.
Right, Jay. At the end of my movement phase, Mortarion triggers an ability, which is for every enemy unit within 6 inches, which is, from Mortarion, just the Possessed and the Berserker unit, okay?
Yarp.
What that does is, I roll a dice, and I add 1 if you're afflicted, which you are.
Yeah.
On a 3+, which is a 2+ because you're afflicted, you suffer D3 mortal wounds. So it's like Fulgrim's poison, but better. I don't even have to hit you.
Yeah, just infinitely better.
I was about to
And
compare
it doesn't happen the turn after.
No, and it's not the shooting phase, so you can't blood surge.
Yeah.
So first of all, into the Possess, on a 2+, you suffer D3 mortal wounds. That wouldn't have been one
It's
for
on a,
Fulgrim.
and it's on a 4+ for Fulgrim.
It
Take
is.
3, 1 dice.
Oh.
It's these guys. That's why I said 1 dice. And then on a 2+ on the Berserkers, that's a 6. You suffer D3. Whoop. You suffer
Is
1.
it 6 more?
No, it just says on adding 1 to the result, on a 3+, the enemy suffers D3 mortal wounds, which becomes 2+, and you add 1, obviously, because you're afflicted. So 1 takes a wound, okay? You'll be pleased to know I'm not going to shoot anything more at the Berserkers now.
No?
No, I don't really want you blood surgeon, Jay.
I think you should.
Yeah, I'm not going to do
Just
that.
do it.
That's a silly idea. I'm not going to do that. So these Plague Marines here, in fact, Mortarion first is going to shoot at the unit of Goobers. He's going to shoot his Lantern into them, and he's going to shoot his Plague Wind into them.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lantern, single shot, hits on a 2. Hits. Strength is good enough to wound you, I think, on a 3. Strength 10, so it's on a 3, right? Yeah, not that one. Which actually becomes a 2 now, because you're toughness 6
What?
down to 5.
These?
No, them.
Oh.
These aren't afflicted. These aren't in contagion range. Because that's... Oh, actually, they might be. Because it's 6 inches, and his goes extra, so they are in contagion range now. Nice.
Lovely.
I'm now going to Plague Wind you. D6 plus 3 blasts. For 3, plus 3, plus... How many's in the unit, sir?
6.
So plus 1. Hits you on 2s. Whoop. I've hitted you all of the times.
Nice.
6s are lethal. We have that awful combo on this one, lethal on dev wounds.
Yeah.
I am strength
The bad
7.
one.
Yeah.
Your toughness is?
4 to 3, so
Just
2.
3, so 2s now.
Yeah. There's just a really annoying amount of maths you have to do with Death Guard, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
is
you
kind of
have
their
to-
thing, though, isn't it? We just love maths.
You have to be able to add and subtract
6.
Yeah.
That was -2, but it's now -3 because you're in contagion range.
Damage?
1.
That's fine. I thought it was damage 2 then. I was like,
6 up saves?
oh, no, because it's damage 1, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you killed 3.
Yeah. Good. Banging. Making my charge an inch longer. Yeah, with the 7 there. I'm happy with that. Still make that charge. Still make that work.
What are you done?
Someone in chat said, "Get the breastplate stretcher."
Now, Death Shroud of the Terminators. What's their spurty spurt? 12 inches. So their spurty spurts are going to hit these guys here.
Always be spurting.
There's 3 of them, which would normally be... But can I still take an extra one? Is that still a thing? Every model's equipped with a Plague Spurt Gauntlet. And then I can't add another one anymore? That's just it? Oh, the Death Shroud Champion can have an additional Plague Spurt Gauntlet. So that is 4 Plague Spurt Gauntlets, Joe, which is 4d6 for a total of 10, 13. You're right there.
Fucking hate.
Which is strength 3. But it is also
Round 2. I've already said I fucking hate Death Guard. There we go.
it's anti-infantry 4+.
I think chat were right, Joe.
So 4s.
Oh, you did roll not good.
I think I rolled okay considering it's 4+. I failed with 6. I wounded
That's a
with
3.
Thank you. I wounded with 3, 6. I failed with 7, wounded 6. It's almost 50-50. Now they're normal AP 0, but obviously you're in contagion range. So you're now AP 1 and 1 damage on the possessed.
6. So 4s. Oh,
Take a wound.
1 fail.
Good roll.
And then I don't know what a Lord of Contagion has, if any gun. What do we reckon? Do we reckon he has a gun?
Blood Surge.
Lord of Contagion has no gun. Cool. So then we go on to my Plague Marines.
What I want for my Easter Grotmus detachment for Chaos Space Marine
What he really, really wants.
is change the 500 total to 1,000.
Or just have like everyone
Yeah.
and their friends.
Yeah.
So these Plague Marines are going to try and kill you off now, right? We'll start off with the Blight Launcher. T3
They
Blight
will
Launcher,
need,
Joe.
Joe.
3 shots on the Blight Launcher, Joe. Hit you on 3s.
Who's shooting? I wasn't paying attention.
These cheeky
I was
chaps
living
here.
in a dream world.
I've hit you thrice, but I get lethal hits from the Biologist Putrefier, but I also get criticals on a 5+ now because of him. So 2 wounds so far. This next one, which is a strength of 6, so I wound you on 3s. That's 3, sir, at -2 now. 2 damage each.
They're dead.
I'm dead. Unit dead. That is 1 unit for overwhelming force, Mr. the Tom.
Oh.
Oh.
Into the box they go.
We're now going to do some charging, because I don't want to fire any more spurt gauntlets in case I kill some more things.
You want to spurt too soon.
I don't want to
Yeah.
spurt too much.
Yeah.
When do you start actions? Is
Hope it
in your
doesn't go
shooting
off in your
phase?
hair.
Actions is the shooting phase.
So they'll put an objective down. They haven't shot yet, this unit of Plague Marines here. They'll put an objective down, which will go, it's 12 inches, exactly 12 inches away, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it'll have to go. And more than 6 from what?
Another one, I think.
No, it's yeah, it is more than 6, isn't it? Yeah.
So they'll go, that can go there. Which is end of the turn, but you know, it won't fail, so it's fine. Beautiful. Okay.
It's 12 inches from that one.
Is it not 12 inches from any other objective?
It doesn't have to be the middle one.
Oh, okay, that's
Unless
fine,
they
yeah.
changed it. I don't know if I've actually played it in this version.
I thought they were all in the centre, but it might. No.
It might have changed.
Set up exactly 12 inches from one other objective marker within no man's land and not within 6 inches of any other objective
Nice.
marker.
Okay, yeah. I think they
So it can't be
changed
within
it-
6 inches of a home objective marker, but it can be more than 12 for any
Yeah,
other
I
objective
think
marker.
they've made it. So I think you previously could put them in your deployment zone. I think you can't do that anymore.
Right, Jay, we're going to do some charging now. You ready for this? Yeah, ready for this? Boo, 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 boo. Right. Typhus's unit.
Yeah.
Typhus has got a cool ability that I kind of want to show off, though, before we move into charge phase.
But you have to be able to see them.
Oh, yeah, they're underneath, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Destroyer Hive. Oh, no.
He's like, send
Eater Plague.
Send in the flies.
Select one enemy unit within 18 inches invisible, which doesn't exist right now, so we're not going to do it. That would have been cool otherwise. Okay, we're going to do some charging. So Typhus's unit first. I deep struck 6 inches away from you, so it's a 6-inch charge.
Oh, you did
They're
it.
in. So I'm just going to put them next to the wall, but we know that we're fighting you. Well, I have to come around this way, I guess, don't I? Right. Happy with that?
Yeah. I mean, you did go up to the wall. It's fine.
No, I want to be close to the objectives, Joe. Because, you know, gave me dickhead. Right, the other unit of Death Shroud is now charging this unit.
Yeah. Quick game's fun game.
It is. They're in.
I mean, the ice start will work at 6 a.m. tomorrow, so yeah.
I am thinking about the fact that Tom came and rescued us because
I know, but you did want to get like 150 subs or 150 members.
we're already at like 50 something.
Got 87.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're good. We're fine.
Well, yeah.
The thing is, what I really want, Joe, is 149 members.
Yeah.
Because then tomorrow night I can be like, forget 150 members, I'll order some objective markers tomorrow. Get to 149, turn off.
Let's
Just
get
gonna
to
hit this button.
Let's get to 9:30 at least.
Mortarian! Berserkers! We're in. You're in.
Yeah.
He's going to park himself in the middle of the table right there.
Nice.
And then that means that flesh mower can now come in as well.
Yeah.
Six is in.
He's gonna mow some flesh.
Okay.
I like to imagine that there's a 40-year-old dad driving around inside it.
Yeah.
He's really, he's like measuring the height
Yeah.
of the blades.
Right, so, because it's Death Guard preview Mortarian,
Yeah.
I'm going to start with him first.
I'm going to spend.
Well, let's do this in the correct order.
I'm going to spend no CP.
Oh, I was going to say, let's do this in the correct order, because I declare my stuff first before you decide what you're going to do, because it's my turn, right? So,
I wonder what these are pointed at. Oh, Liam.
The best one was when I caught his crotch. I just turned it on and it was just.
how many CP do I have, Tom?
I believe 3, unless you spent any.
So I could spend all 3 here.
Do it.
And I can give Mortarian crits on 5s, because with his sweep profile I get sustained hits. And with the other 2, because he's below starting strength, I can go reroll all hits and wounds.
Oh.
Yeah, do that.
Hang on. No, I can't reroll hits and wounds because it's a Death Guard attached unit. I'm glad we caught that now.
There are some restrictions.
Oh, actually, the 1 CP is a Death Guard attached unit as well.
I'm not going to do Fight on Death because they'll do fuck all versus Mortarian.
True.
It would be quite the waste of CP.
So yeah, I can't do anything because he's not an attached unit. He can't use any CP. But that means that Typhus's unit can. Right, so Mortarian, I'm going to sweep you.
Yeah. Sweep the leg!
Sweep the
Put them
leg.
up.
Which means I only get 15 attacks.
Oh.
That is more than Fulgrim.
That is one. Yeah.
So he is Strength 8 minus 2, but obviously you're
You're
toughness
hitting
3.
me on 2s, wounding me on 2s.
You're toughness 3 now, and I go to AP 3 because Death Guard. So I hit you on 2s with sustained hits as well, because why not? And lethals.
The
sustained
good
and
news
lethals.
is I killed 3 Terminators before they died.
Yeah.
So I failed to hit 5 of the time.
Like, good job, guys.
Yeah.
We're going home
That's
now.
sustained and lethal. Strength 8 means 2s.
It's my ball, I'm going home.
Yeah.
I rolled lots of 1s to start with, Jay, to make
kind
it
of
better
you.
for you. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 minus 3.
6, 10, 11. Damage 2?
Yeah. So 6 is saving.
Oh, 9 died.
Brom's favourite number.
Only 9. That's pretty good.
That's not bad, actually.
That's alright, actually, wasn't it? He could have done a lot more. Although he has just bodied 9. That's quite good.
Yeah.
Well, Fulgrim killed 10 yesterday.
Well,
on Tuesday.
Fulgrim takes down Warhammer Titans, Joe.
Yeah, I
So
suppose it's not really fair, is it?
it's not fair.
It's not fair to compare them with a model that's 5 points cheaper.
so what I'll do now is I'll go with my fetid bloat drone,
Yeah.
who only has 10 attacks.
There's 9 left. Right. Well, we're saying there's a chance, you know?
I only hit on 3s.
Yeah.
I do have lethals.
Nice. They can live. You know, he
can
failed
live.
2. He missed twice. 1 will be alive.
Strength 7, which would mean
two-
3s.
Yes. We all.
It's 2s because Death Guard! I fail once more. So that's 7 in total,
Oh.
very narrative. At minus 2, 2.
5s. You kill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Importantly, you're going to survive. And I won't get area denial.
Oh.
Or my second lot of overwhelming force. Because we've got to keep the game going for a bit longer.
Well, you're the one that just full YOLO'd.
Yeah.
You put everything in front of me and allowed me to.
I didn't put everything in.
You put a 360 point unit berserkers in the middle of the table, Joe.
Yeah, but you had to go and kill those 3 Terminators. It's very scary. I'm going to spend 1 CP to interrupt because I have a Chaos Lord.
But okay, yeah.
And he's going to go ham.
What's his strength?
Is he having his best day?
He is having his best day, his bestest day ever.
Don't you say that at the start of the fight phase?
Oh,
We'll allow it.
I don't know, actually.
yeah, why not? He is strength 8. I think you get 8, 9.
Just keep adding. Gotta be higher, Joe.
9.
He's strength 9.
Yeah.
1 CP plus 2 toughness. I'm now toughness 9.
Ooh, I will Dark Pact for sustained. Goes off. So he's got 5 attacks base, +1 for my detachment. Best he ever gives me +1. So that's 7. And I hit you on 3s. So it goes to 4s because I'm -1 to hit. No. So I am hitting you on 3s. That's exciting. And I reroll misses. So I missed twice, but 1 for sustained goes back in.
Reroll misses? Because the unit.
Because of enhancement.
Oh, cool.
I reroll wounds though, which is important because I'm damage 4.
Yeah, you're down to 4s now, though.
Yeah. So 4s to wound, but what I want is 6s.
That was good.
So that's 3 saves at -3.
Yep. So I'm on 2 ups.
Is it 3 saves at -3? It is 3 saves at -3.
So that goes to 4 ups on the Death Shroud.
Yeah.
4 ups. All save.
And then 2 lots of devastating wounds at damage 4.
I don't have a save.
And then 2 of my Fister men. Just the 6 attacks. Hitting on 3s. No rerolls for them. They missed.
That's terrifying.
Their friends are busy dying. Strength 8, so 5s. Re-rolling, because I'm on the objective. So just the 1 at -2.
I fail.
2 damage.
2 left. I get to fight you back now.
You do.
I do. That's the thing I can do now. So I will start off with the Death Shroud Terminator, who has just the 4 attacks with his lethal hits Man Reaper. And I'm going to hit you on 2s, because Death Shroud get to hit on 2s, don't you know? I've hit you 4 of the times. I will then wound you at strength 8 on 2s. I've wounded you 3 of the times.
Sad that he made those saves, because that Lord would just clap the unit.
Yeah.
Blam! Blam! Done?
Yeah. Well, no, because I've got the Lord of Contagion to go yet.
So you've got 3 wounds, yeah?
3 wounds so far. -3 because you're in Contagion.
So 6s. 1's alive. He's still alive, so you killed 1. That's good.
Lord of Contagion has 5 attacks with his Man Reaper. Okay.
They
I
call
hit
him
you
Man
on
Reaper.
2s again. That is lethal and sustained, so we'll count that as the lethal hit.
Yep.
Right. And then he is only strength 9 with his
2s
lethal
again.
hits. So 2s again.
2s without the -1 toughness.
And I've got Lance as well, mind you. So that's 5 in total. These are -3 damage.
-3. So 5.
Yeah.
A 6. Oh, he died. And then 4s. Ooh, how much damage?
3 each, so 6 so far. So he's dead if you don't reroll.
I've got a CP, which is either reroll his save or fight on death on the possessed. Probably fight on death, I imagine. Yeah. Off you to pop.
Off he goes.
That's another unit killed on an objective though, so I won't get everything out, but we'll get maximum overwhelming fast.
Which is probably
Good.
5.
And then the last unit to fight is Typhus's unit. So he'll pile in this way, I guess. Good. Right, fine. Typhus, we're going to do Typhus.
1 CP, fight on death on the 4+.
Yeah, that's
We're going
good.
to do Typhus first, because Typhus is a lad. And your toughness is 6?
6.
Just
goes to 5s.
So I'm going to spend 1 CP, which for a stratagem which is called Blessings of Filth. I'm an attached unit, so I can, for 1 CP, critical hits on 5s, which is nice. So Typhus will start with his 6 attacks with Lacrimae.
Macrame.
Macrame.
Yeah,
Lacrimate.
big knitting fan.
Yeah, huge knitting fan, right?
He gets that subscription that gets you like the knitting needles in the wool.
So I hit you on 2s, and now 5s are lethal. So it's 3 lethals.
Oh.
2 misses. And 1 that is strength 9, so your toughness 5, so I wound you on 3s. I've wounded you 4 times, Joe. AP 3.
Damage 3?
Yep.
Oh, I mean, 2 are dead so far. 3 are dead.
And then the Death Shroud will try and wipe up, like you do on your curtains.
Oh.
Always wipe up, never down. So I now have 4, 8, 12 attacks on the Death Shroud. On the Death Shroud. Hit you on 2, sir. 6s are lethal. 2 lethals. 1 miss. Death Shroud's strikes hitting on 2s and sweeps hitting on 3 seems like an odd choice.
Why?
Well, wouldn't they just all be the same?
Well, no.
Either all 2s or all 3s.
Yeah, but like sweeping with like trying to do like a big sweep with the sides is quite hard. Like, what if you hit something
Isn't
hard?
that what they're designed for?
They're more for like catching large groups of
Children.
straw.
9 in total at -3, 2 damage.
6, 9, and -3.
Yeah, -3, 2 damage.
5s. 1's dead, 2 dead. You killed them all. And then, do they fight on death? 2 do. We'll do the death wound.
People are saying 5s are lethal.
It doesn't really.
Oh, yeah, 5's well. I mean, they're dead.
It doesn't really matter.
I
anymore.
literally spent a CP to make 5s lethal.
Wasted CP.
They're dead anyway.
5's to wound, but 6 is a dev. So 1 save at -1 and
Damage.
2.
So 1 save at -1 is a 3 up. And then 1 save a dev means you kill one, yeah?
Yeah.
You killed a guy. Hey, Brick killed a guy. Fucking love Death Shroud.
And they love you too.
They're my faves.
Are you done? Pushing my shit in?
I mean, lots evaporated there, Joe.
Many
Lots of
murder.
shit died. Yes.
You know, you
No,
said some of the other guys
no.
got a bit of a control problem.
Well, we're just showcasing the codex as a problem, isn't we?
I suppose.
Don't
still
worry.
You've still got your
Some.
obliterators to come in.
1, 2, 3, 4. I've got like 5 units. I don't really count that. 4.
You
but
still
really
got
count.
Abaddon, Joe. So
I do still have
Abaddon.
Abaddon.
What are you
was-
complaining about?
Who is historically really good.
Yeah.
What I was pretty keen on is killing anything you had with dev wounds. Because
Well, you were really keen on is killing everything around Abaddon, and then
It just means that because dev wounds bypass my stupidly high resilience.
Yeah,
So
true.
kill everything with dev wounds. Laugh.
yeah, it's funny.
What did you score?
I maxed overwhelming farce. I am yet to do area denial. I feel like by keeping area denial, I tempt Abaddon into the middle for a little fight. So we're going to keep it.
Tempt him.
I mean, there's got nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
There's got nowhere else to be. He's just sat there waiting for the bus. He's
Yeah.
just, oh god.
Right. Joe, CSM turn 2.
Oh, well, I don't hold the objectives. So I don't get any primary.
Ah,
What is my secondaries, please, sir?
interesting.
Oh, don't like the sound of that. Fuck me. All right, cool.
You can do it, Joe. I
That's
believe.
fine. I need to do a dark pact on my 2.
There's 4 points if Abaddon comes and kills those.
Yeah. On my 2 berserkers. They're fine. No, they're 3 berserkers. They're living the dream. I'll go up to 2 CP.
You do.
Um,
You could get D3 berserkers
yeah, I'm
back.
going to spend a CP and get D3 berserkers back.
Don't roll a 1.
I roll a 1. There you go.
Did you gain and spend a CP? Is that what
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
That's good because I just go boop like that. That's exciting.
Put the big sword back in.
Yeah. And then I'll do some movement.
Moving. While you do that, thank you, the tattooed zoologist, for becoming a Hesir on his own.
Legend. Do I want to do a reactionary move?
It's up to you.
Could have moved block Abaddon with that bloat drone, which is why I was asking.
Did the berserkers fight, Joe?
No, because he didn't pile into me.
Oh.
It's too late now. You've moved them.
I mean, you can do it if you want to.
No, it's
I
fine.
just move back an inch.
An inch, a whole inch.
Yeah, because you only go 5, don't you?
I go 5 inches, but I don't know if I can do it with. Oh, it's any unit. Yeah, it's any unit.
I mean, if you want to do it, I'll just go back an inch.
No, I'll just go. Here, like that.
Yeah? It should be really boring.
Yeah.
I feel you. Right, I will advance the Chosen. 4 plus 8 is 12.
I think Death Guard are a problem.
Yeah.
I actually think they're going to be a problem.
They're mental.
Genuinely.
The
What I couldn't believe was when we opened up the secret thing we have, which show all the new points, that most of them have gone down
yeah.
from what the codex was. I thought they were a problem when I looked at the codex points.
I don't understand the people that do the points for these armies, to be honest.
When I saw the original Lord of Virulence, Lord of Contagion points, I was like, that's a problem. And then thankfully he went up, which was right.
But like, there's like 40-point characters pissing about in Death Guard as well.
Yeah. So the Biologious Putrefier, which gives me crits on 5s, and if I kill a unit, gets OC7. Is that in melee? Because he's OC7 already now, if that's the case.
OC7 is mental.
Then they're like 45 points.
Yeah.
And they have good weapons that I haven't even used yet.
How is a demonic space marine leader guy like basically the same cost as a guardsman character? Like Lord Dryer is 100
I was
points
going to say, it's not cheaper than Lord Dryer, which just enrages Jay.
It's fucking...
What's going on?
It is crazy time.
Do you know what's cheaper than Lord Dryer? Basically every character I have on the table.
Yeah.
Well, no, Lords of Contagion I think are 110 now, so 10 points more than Dryer.
I mean, even World Eater's characters are mostly less than 100 points now.
They give the unit Lance and Sustained.
Which is an insanely good rule.
Yeah.
That's the best combination of rules.
I don't think we're worried about an inch in a charge there, are we,
Look,
really?
I don't know if you've spoken to my wife, but I'm very worried about every inch.
Yeah.
They all count.
I have heard. Right. Shooting. The Abaddon's unit is going to Dark Pact and shoot at the Plague Marines.
Plague Jobbers.
Plaguey Plagues. Goes off. I gain a CP.
Have you got the Dev Wound weapons on them?
I do. It's exciting, isn't it? You excited? I'm excited.
I'm excited for you, Joe, because you looked sad a minute ago.
Yeah. I mean, I am sad, but one guy's in rapid fire. The other 4 aren't. So, 4's re-rolling. We're sustained hits, by the way. There's no point taking lethal. So 2, it's exciting, so it runs 3. 4's to wound, 2 devastating wounds.
1 dice.
And then Abaddon's, the Talon of Jorge. 4 shots, hitting on 2s. 2 sustained, 6 hits, that's exciting. Strength 5, so 4's? No, you're talking 6 now, aren't you?
I did a 6!
So 5's. Oh.
I mean, he did it right, didn't he?
Have 3.
App.
-1, 2 damage.
-1, 2 damage. How dare you? Okay, so I have 3 up safe. We have 4 up safe. I have saved 2. I failed 1. 1. So. Yeah, you can die.
Obliterators will Dark Pact for sustained. This unit here will Dark Pact. So there you go. They can continue. And they're going to go for the melter version of their shots, and we're going to shoot the bloat drone.
Okay, so what's the strength of this melter version of
12.
the shot? Strength 12. My bloat drone is, in fact, toughness 9.
Yeah.
So +2 toughness makes no difference here.
No.
Crack on.
So it's D3 shots for each one. So 4. Exciting. Hitting on 3s. But I get to reroll.
Because Abaddon.
Because Abaddon.
Abby
5
Abaddon.
hits. 3s to wound.
It is, in fact, 3's to wound.
4. At a measly -3.
Okay, I got a 5 up in them.
Oh. They are
Failed 3.
4 damage each.
That's 12 damage.
Yeah.
I only have 10 wounds. Deadly demise? Nothing. This one here?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Bin him off.
Fucking love flesh mowers.
I don't.
You should see the gun one.
Yeah.
That's not what your internet search history tells me. The gun one's mental. I didn't bring them.
The gun one is insane. The gun one is like Forge Fiend level of insane.
I didn't bring that one.
These 2 here will sustain hit, so we're going to shoot at them. Well, I failed the Dark Panks, so they take D3. Just the 1.
I still find that rule insane.
It's so fucking...
I love it.
It's so dumb.
It's like the only one I
mental.
know where you just take wounds because you're doing your rule.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love how, like,
you take more wounds, but everyone else that has sustained and lethal, they just have it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
well,
got
you
it
only get
everywhere.
1 as well. Like, World
Yeah.
Eaters, you just get a sustained and lethal as long as you don't roll shit on the numbers.
Yeah.
Or
One
dead
different you
wounds.
just pick. Yeah,
On my army, I basically have lethals everywhere without rolling
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, you
2
have lethals and everything, AP on everything,
two
-1
D3.
toughness and everything.
3 shots.
Hitting on 3s into that Terminator unit. Ooh, 2 misses.
Hang on, is it Typhus or is it him?
Just the 1 hit.
Typhus makes me -1 to a hit.
No wounds.
Boo.
Boo earns.
Boo.
Cool, I guess. How much CP has Liam got?
2.
2?
Yeah.
2?
You think about interrupting?
No, but I'm just thinking about shooting and stuff over here.
Oh, I know.
Um,
Yeah, okay.
While you are thinking, thank you, Farmer George, for gifting 20 memberships.
20?
Yeah.
That's like half a cow.
I think they're worth more than that.
How much
mate.
do you think a cow costs?
Like a starter cow. Like a starter Pokemon.
Starter cow.
Start a cow into
Yeah.
it, yeah.
Is that not a
when you're
calf?
a young farmer, you go see a man in a shed in
Oh,
a
no.
not incredibly white lab coat.
This may or may not be fact, Jack.
yeah, and you have to pick your first animal. right?
What did you pick?
I picked a pig.
Have you been have you been cutting around farms throwing your balls at animals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a cricket ball looks like a pokeball.
It does, yeah.
Kind, but it
Yeah.
does a lot of damage. So
Yeah.
they
It's a lot
do
more
ask
violence.
you to stop.
The animal is pacified, but
Why is it not gone in the ball?
Well, the thing is though, because if you
local man caught throwing cricket balls at farm animals.
if you're like me and you lose your pig, right, you can't fight the other poke pigs, right? So you have to incapacitate the Pokemon to get him to surrender to go in the ball.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they don't do the mushrooms.
Big
you know?
pocket ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Farmer George.
The new Berserk.
I hope that there is a sale on the tractors.
Oh.
Yeah. Because of all the tariffs, John Deere's got to move. They're moving out of America.
Are they good?
Yeah.
many
So
live in
Donald,
England, John
so
Deere?
Donald, no, I think they're going to like Mexico, right?
That's a lot cheaper, probably.
But and Trump was like,
Well, the other way that
he was
people
like,
wanna go.
you have a 200% tariff, and John Deere's like, cool, destroy your farming infrastructure. But I hope that because of the move, they have to get rid of tractors and they sell them to England really, really cheap.
That'd be good, yeah.
Yeah,
With-
like half price.
With Trump voted in as president, just to give you hope for future careers.
Yeah. I just
Fancy being prime minister, Joe.
yeah, I just talked about pokey pigs. So,
And still
which,
made
to be
more
honest,
sense.
though, pokey pigs is quite common for some of our prime ministers. So it's
Yeah, that is a common theme.
I assume you wanted at least one of these dead.
nah.
Okay. I was going to point you to a keyword that this unit has.
What's
that?
that?
That you get you very excited.
What, grenades?
Yeah.
Well, what happens if they're alive?
What do you mean?
Why are you telling me? Like, what happens if one of that Terminator guy's alive?
I assume you charge me.
Yeah.
They're an attached unit.
Yeah.
I spend 1 CP fights first.
Oh yeah.
Probably kill 4 berserkers.
That's true.
So I'm just giving you that as a heads up now.
Yeah.
Because can't do that on him. Can't fight first on him. He's not attached. Can't fight first on him. He's not attached. So that's the only place I can fight first.
That's true.
So I'm just letting you know that now.
I've got two. I've got two CP now. haven't
You have
I?
one, mate.
Well, because Abaddon gained him another one.
Abaddon gained me another
Then
one.
you instantly spend it.
Wow.
No, so I gained one at the start of the turn, which put me up to 1. No, I had one from your turn.
Yeah.
No.
And I had none, so I would have got
You
one
had
at the start
none,
of the
went
turn.
up to 1, got another one for reasons,
Yeah.
and then
Oh, so I am
spent
on 1, yeah.
Yeah.
Boom.
Um,
That makes it much
Also-
worse. I thought you were on 2. Sorry.
One of you is buzzing.
Buzzing. Scratching buzzing.
Yeah.
is it me?
Not Joe.
Oh.
Is it me? It seems to have stopped now.
Oh.
Convenient.
Was it me eating my Mars bar?
It could have been, to be fair.
What are you thinking, Jay?
Well, the 1 CP is quite useful later on.
It is.
So,
It is.
yeah, I'm going to save it.
I didn't want a gotcha moment there, so, you know.
And then I'm going to shoot the other guy over there.
Are you?
Where are you, Fabulous Bill? He's going to shoot you with his pistol.
Just like Cross Needler.
Yeah. 3 shots. Hitting on 2s. Boom.
Boom.
Right? It is a mighty strength 2.
Anti-infantry something?
Anti-infantry 2+, yeah, it doesn't wound. And then I've got some combi bolters in there, which are the dev wound ones. Ooh. But I only wound you, I'm wounding you on 6s, so there's no point start pacting. Oh, 1 dev wound. That's
Okay,
exciting.
so you win. And I started on a mighty 10, so I've got 9 left.
And then I shall charge.
Charging.
The berserkers will charge into here
Um,
on 8.
it's not worth overwatching you, I don't think.
No?
Not with 2 flame spurt gauntlets.
No, spurt.
Spurt on him.
Spurty McSpurt face. Abaddon will charge the big dog.
I could overwatch one more time, that'd be funny.
Do you not want 2 CP?
No, why?
Well, he's interrupt. While Joe's fiddling.
The horn mower will be charged by some guys.
Oh, double 1. Love it.
Will he be charged by those guys?
Conveniently moving.
Oh no, I have to re-roll it. Got to spend that CP.
Really? Is it worth it?
Yeah. Eee.
I mean, you're in now.
Yep. Also, John McCardle's just popped in and gifted 20 memberships.
Oh, well, we must be close to that 150 now.
We are on 128.
So we need to stop the stream soon.
Yes.
Okay.
He's here for
Yes.
that prime tractor talk.
This might suddenly end, people. I have the button in front of me.
Yeah, not because of the way that Joe thinks. Oh, I've still got a whole unit of Death Shroud and Deep Strike. Whee!
Cool.
I should have rapid ingress. That would have caused you some problems.
I have charged.
You have, yeah. I would like to fight first, Mr. J.
Oh, actually.
What strength is Abaddon?
Strength of Abaddon.
Yeah, what strength is Abaddon?
I believe it
1,000.
is strength 14.
Oh no. That's the bad number.
Does he reroll wounds?
No.
Do it.
I need 2 CP for that.
I don't get to interrupt then, but I think it's funny.
It is really funny.
Are you fighting with Abaddon first?
Yeah, obviously.
Okay.
I
So,
used to try and get
He's
that
a good dark
camera.
pact.
hang on.
Did he fail?
I'm going to spend my 2 CP, Tom, right?
2 CP?
In 2 different places.
Oh my god.
So the first thing I'm going to do is spend a CP here for Rabid Infusion, a Death Guard unit from the army that includes 2 character models for fights first. Oh, boo! I can't do that. Spend 1 CP.
Oh, okay.
I'll make Mortarian
Plus 2 toughness.
plus 2 toughness. So he's now toughness 14.
That is a big number.
It's a big number, isn't it?
He can definitely have that one.
Yep.
Yeah,
So-
Rabid Infusion I can only do on the Plague Marine units because they've got 2 models in, so they get some fights first. Which is also good because they've got a lot of melee weapons.
Yep. Yeah.
Abaddon hitting on 2s. Reroll. 2 sustained. That's good.
Yeah. I should have shot you with my... I just would have known that. I shot you with my Putrefy.
4s now.
4s now, yeah.
But what we want is 6s, basically.
For devs.
Yeah. My boy.
You do get a 6.
So 1 dev and
4.
4 at -4.
I'm on 4 up in Vuns. So I save 2 failty.
That's 9 damage.
But I
then.
do have a feel no pain
Oh.
of 5 plus.
Does he not 4 damage?
No, he's 3 damage.
Oh. Sad.
5 plus feel no pain?
Oh no. That was quite a good roll.
He's taken 4, Jay, out of those 9.
Good.
He is the Lord of the Death Guard. So
Three.
he's now on 12 still.
Lovely. The Terminators will go now. Oh, hang on. He's got +1 attack. I've got to do that. Can't take that. Reroll hit wrong. It's very important. So it does hit. 4 to wound. Takes 3 dev wound.
Does he though?
But does he?
No, he takes 2 more.
1, 2. I just remembered because I'm counting my Terminator attacks.
What does he get +1 attack for?
My army rule.
Oh, right. Okay.
Because of the fabulous build. This is the Power Fists. Hitting on 3s. That was a 6. 2 6s go back in. That's a 1.
Strength.
8.
I'm only toughness 14.
So 5s. So it didn't really change much for them, to be honest.
No, it's only for Abaddon.
Yeah. So that's 4 at -2 damage too.
4 up saves. And then 5 up feel no pains. 2 more. So I'm down to 8.
A Chain Fist.
Oh, dirty.
4s.
I haven't seen a chain fist in years.
I know. Oh, they actually all hit for a change, plus a sustained. 5s. Oh, 2 more. -2 damage too.
4 ups. Pass both.
And then a Power Sword. Ooh. 6s. Hey, look at him go. 1.
4 up safe, I assume.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay. Yeah.
All done.
I don't really do much.
No.
I took a grand total of 8 wounds. You took half my health off.
Cool. I'll go with the Berserkers next.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
The chain fist is only anti-vehicle, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not
that's
anti.
sad.
So this is into the Terminator people, hitting on 3s.
I still think the detachment is really good, even though I've learnt a few things about the strats.
I think the strats
quite
are still
glad
really
they
good.
are slightly less mental.
It makes it less bonkers, but still very good, though, I think.
It seems to be just attach as many characters as possible.
And your Terminator's a toughness 7?
Yeah.
So 3s now. That's good for
You actually get 3s, Jay.
Oh!
Jesus.
4, 8, 12. Hang on. Maths is failing. The system is collapsing. 10, 11.
80?
2. Damage 2.
So I'm on 4-ups.
Is it 2? It is 2.
I'm on 4-ups, right?
Yeah. It's
You
4
might
ups
actually-
regardless.
You might actually get them here. Where's the Lord of Contagion gone? Here he is. I'm doing my card admin that you like so much.
I hate it when Liam has the new army.
Right, so one guy's got 2 left, right? So he's on 4-ups.
Aren't they both on 4 ups?
Yeah, but the leader dude gets a 4-up feel no pain against attacks because he's being led.
Oh,
Survive. This is fun.
this is good.
Survives. Survives. Survives.
Maybe this is Liam's army for dice.
Fail.
Yeah.
He dies. So Death Shroud dies.
Yeah.
And then these are all 4-ups on the character. Failed 2, so it's 4 damage. But he gets 4-up field because he was being led at the time.
Your rolling's really obnoxious tonight, Liam.
Yeah, I'm aware. So he takes one wound.
This is one of them armies where you really just, if you roll forwards, you're fine.
Yeah. It's like custodes. Really,
It is.
isn't it?
They are like
They're like
somehow
they're custodes.
they're
but
tougher now.
Much better.
tougher, hit harder, a bit
Yeah.
slower.
Fabulous Bill's units will Dark Pact for whatever that
Double
is.
cock, double cocker.
Probably lethals, I imagine.
The old double cocker.
They fail, but they get to reroll. That's exciting. And then they pass.
I'm T9 if it helps you.
Yeah, so
No,
yeah.
yeah, T9.
Yeah, so lethals is probably the best option for the
Are
chosen.
we 100% sure Morty can use the +2 toughness strat?
Yeah, why?
I don't know, people in chat keep on questioning things.
Oh, it says attached unit. No, he can't. If they can screenshot whatever the dice roll were,
If anyone knows what Joe rolls,
it would have gone to 3s from 4s for his wounds. And we could just do it now because he hasn't
Would
done
have
any
gone, no, it would have gone from 4s to 3s.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way.
If anyone could just
If there's any
grab
3s on specifically on Abaddon, because everything else has
everything
changed.
else is the same.
Yeah.
If anyone could have a quick look at what was going on at the time, that'd be helpful.
Cheating bastard.
Yeah.
Well, we caught it before Morty did any of his attacks.
Yeah. So, fists from the chosen.
15 more wounds.
I don't believe that.
It is what?
We're waiting for them.
The current number is 2.
Yeah.
2 3-ups.
Yeah.
Okay, so 4s from Morty. Whoop. Cool. And then 3 damage would be 5-ups. Whoop. Cool, takes 3 more. He's on 5.
And then,
Thank you, Jack.
so the power fists from the possessed, not the possessed, the
It's interesting because in the past, I'd have been terrified sticking someone like Morty in front of Abaddon. Not so much now.
If I had 2 CP, that's why I wanted to know if I had 2 CP. I could be like, cool, reroll wounds on him.
Yeah. Of course.
And then I do think Abaddon claps him.
Yeah, it would be a
Reroll
wins you would do,
wounds,
yeah.
yeah.
Now I don't get +2 toughness.
Yeah.
I'm glad he can't be +2 toughness.
What's the toughness of the blobby drone? Blobby.
9.
So 5s. So just the 3 at -2, damage 2.
So I'm on 5-up invulnerable saves. Pass 1, fail 2. So damage 4, right, in total?
Yeah.
And he'd already taken 1, so he's down to 5 remaining.
The guys with the lightning claws. Oh, no lethals. Boo.
You're not in range of Abaddon's unit? What's the range?
Over there, 6 inches.
Is it 6?
Yeah.
Lucky misses you've got.
No, I'm like strength 5, so it'll be 5.
Oh, I thought you were trying to fucking
was
feed a
maths.
pony.
But they are lightning claws.
Twinned, linked.
Sorry, so that goes to 4.
Minus
2, damage 1.
5-ups. I fail 3 more.
So that leaves 6. 5 attacks each. 1, 2.
People are pointing out you would now have had enough CP to interrupt as well.
5,
Oh yeah, we'll do that in a minute then.
6.
Yeah.
Actually, it's my fault. We won't bother.
Yeah, fair.
We'll just leave it on 2 CP.
I'm not rolling many 6s tonight. These dice have really turned on me over the last few days. It's when we're on stream. Off stream.
Beautiful dice.
Yeah. 5s. Beautiful dice. Beautiful dice. 2, 4, 6.
6.
At -2.
Oh, he's dead. He dies, Joe. Does he explode? No.
No.
So I won't do the retrospective interrupt that I would have had access to because it changes too much. Because Joe's already rolled his attacks out everywhere, and we've already done all the saving throws. So by doing a retrospective interrupt now, that would change his attacks. So we'll just say I've got 2 CP. We'll leave it alone because that's the fairest way of doing it.
Leave it alone.
Well, it's my fault for thinking he could do it. However, he will now have a go at you, Joe.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be glad to know he is -1 to hit now. Oh. He is a wounded boy. Oh. Do you know what's interesting, right?
Not Death Guard.
Is you're
Got
T5
him.
on your Terminators, right?
Zing. Yeah?
So you're now T4.
Yes.
So you look at the strike, just for a little brief chat. You look at the strike,
Yeah.
which is 5 attacks at strength 14, -4, D6 +1. And it's got dev wounds and lethal hits. So I don't feel like it's that efficient.
No.
But then I look at the sweep, when you're now a Terminator that's toughness 4.
Yeah.
And I have 15 attacks with
Thank
lethal
you, Paul is
sustained.
bad at stuff for the raid.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Paul.
So, and because I'm -2, you're a Terminator. You're on your 4-ups anyway, and you're not -1 damage, are you?
No.
So I might as well just sweep you.
Dream.
I feel like you just always sweep with Morty.
Yeah, I think that's a thing, Tom. Honestly.
Genuinely.
So 15 attacks, and now hit you on 3, sir, with sustained and lethals.
Unless it is a Warhound Titan. Roll a lot of ones.
I've rolled a lot of ones
all
again.
the fancy Terminators, like, in armies now are like, if you've got a character in this unit, you're -1 to wound.
People really want you to epic challenge Abaddon. But I was going to say it, but I was like, that's just mean.
I mean, he
don't-
does straight fuck Abaddon.
It's like, you know, how sad do you want Joe to be?
7 at -2-2.
7?
Or -3-2. 7 is Nurgle's number, isn't it?
4s. I mean, he wouldn't have hurt Abaddon
Oh
at
my
all.
god, fair play, Joe.
Tables of a Terminator.
Yeah. I mean, you kill a Terminator.
Talking about obnoxious rolling, I think you deserve that, Jay.
I deserve it.
I think you deserve a good roll, yeah.
Boom. Chain fist. This guy.
Oh yeah, he's still alive, isn't he?
Kill the last remaining people.
Are there still berserkers?
No, I still berserker 4.
Oh, nice.
Well, because I got 1 back.
I hit you all of the times, +1, because sustained.
He doesn't get there when he's leading.
He's not leading anymore.
He's not leading. He's much worse now. He's not got friends.
He's not that bad. He's
Yeah.
still pretty good, because I'm still strength 9 winning you on T's. At -2, 3 damage.
How is that? 5?
5.
I think they're probably dead.
Right.
-3.
I reckon one will live. -3, yeah.
I have to roll 2 6s. I've rolled 1 6.
I know what you're like, though, for 6s. Beautiful. Okay.
Back in the box they go.
I'm comfortable.
I can't bring any more back. Sad berserker noises. Wah.
They are sad.
Mortarion.
I'm finished now. I'll put them in a minute. I'm done now.
Oh, it was your turn.
Yeah, I got no prisoners for 3 units.
You killed...
Terminators and the 2 bloat drones.
Yes, you did. I forgot about the first bloke drone. You're right. You shot
That's
it
5
with
points.
with your blitz, didn't you?
I'm going to bin off area denial.
Yeah,
I
fair enough.
don't get a CP for it.
Oh.
But I feel like the problem is if I keep it, he'll just clog the middle of the board up.
Yeah, I
with
feel like
fucking
you
Germany.
do not want Air now against
No.
Death Guard. So speaking of Death Guard, turn 3. You still have Air Denial.
I do. I'm going to assume you out OC me on the middle now. Because Morty is only OC. I think his OC is not... OC 6.
Yeah, you out OC me.
So
Because I
get-
think Abaddon's 4.
Yeah, 4.
So I have 3 objectives.
Oh, damn. Okay,
15 of the finest primary, please.
that's helpful.
Very helpful. Much points. Big wow.
Do you want another secondary?
I do want a secondary, please. Engage on all fronts. That's not the worst.
I mean, you've got a unit of Death Shroud in reserve.
I have. It's not the worst. I just didn't really want to go fighting fucking cultists when the home objective means nothing. So, okay, I'll keep hold of it anyway, with Eridanar as well. I am going to spend a CP to auto-pass morale on Mortarion. Because despite the fact that he is OC good, he's leadership 5, I know what I roll like. And then I know what will happen when I try and fall out of combat. So we're not going to do that. That's a silly idea.
Very silly.
Oh,
Very, very silly. Okay, cool.
got a sticky eyeball.
And...
It's really dry in
Who are
here.
you?
sticky eyeball. You kinky bastard.
Making a bit of extra money.
Yeah.
Rapid infusion. I actually think this detachment is still very, very good, but I think
I
that
think
calms
it's
it down a little bit now I've learned about everything's attached, which I quite like.
I guess you might not take Morty in this if you were going super try hard.
I don't think you do.
Because just because of the
Yeah,
leader.
so looking at the book, I like Morty a lot. I wouldn't take him competitively. I don't think Joe really in this army takes Abaddon competitively.
Probably not.
We literally put them on for Mortarion versus Abaddon.
I
It's cool.
basically got.
It's cool.
Yeah.
How many points?
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, how many is Abaddon plus Terminator?
So Abaddon is 280,
Yep.
right? And the Terminators are 180. That's 360. That's 460 points.
Yeah.
So that unit is more points than Mortarion
Jesus.
by 100 points, right?
And like, you wouldn't know it.
Yeah, and so yeah, so basically a quarter of my army is in 6 models. I wouldn't have them on the table. What I'd probably have is 2 units of 10 possessed.
Would you have 20 Berserkers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because without Abaddon, much less good.
Yeah, I feel like the strength 4 really, really is just bad unless it's in one of the Berserker detachments.
Well, if you have Bill as the Warlord, the Berserkers become swingy good, right? Because if you get +2 move, +1 strength, then they go to strength 5. And but the problem is they can't Dark Pact.
Yeah.
You got. Let's be honest. You take 3 units of Noise Marine because they're just.
I mean, they are kind
Really
of just
good.
aren't they? And you actually can take them as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Morley Hammer, for gifting 1 membership.
Thank you, Mordy.
And then thank you, Eb, for the super chat. Joe and Maths, toxic relationship. Both are abused.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
I've got 1 CP. Yeah.
I believe you at least 1.
You've got
I've
one,
got
yeah,
you on
'cause-
2, mate.
No, because he re-rolled a charge roll.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I
I
overwatch
did that.
some Terminators because I'm not going to be able to interrupt.
No, but you discarded an objective, didn't you?
Yeah, but I don't get the points because I gained a CP
Okay.
last
yeah. That's
turn.
probably what I did.
I'm going to spend a CP to Overwatch with Abaddon's unit at the Deep Striking Terminators, I think. They will Dark Pact. I pass. I get my CP back. That's
New
exciting.
battle round, yep.
Um,
Oh, I should have picked a Contagion as well. I'm going to go for -1 to hit as the Contagion.
I
Yes.
suppose, yeah. So we're hitting on 6s, re-rolling still. That's good because not a single hit was rolled this day. 2 hits becomes 4 hits. 4 4s now, please. 1 4. So there's 1 devastating wound on a Terminator. And then Abaddon gets to shoot with his 4 shots. Ooh! Abaddon's a fucking Yahtzee!
Oh, the numbers.
Abaddon just got
What
4
do they
hits with
mean?
his Overwatch. I mean, he's wounding on 5s. Much
is.
less good.
You might do it now, though.
Oh, that was
a trick shot,
that
wasn't
was a trick shot. 3 wounds
It is possible.
at AP 1.
No, take 1 more.
So 2 damage.
Yeah, so I've got 2 left.
Well, no, because I did a mortal wound.
Yeah.
They haven't got 5 wounds, have they?
I've got 4 each. So you did a mortal wound.
Yeah,
Take 1 more.
yeah,
There's 2 damage.
yeah. You were like, I thought you said I've got 2 left. I was like, yeah, I've got 5.
Oh, is Abaddon 2 damage?
Yeah.
Right, okay, yes, he's got 1 left.
Timely super chat for that incredible roll. So Galahad Grail Hunter, thank you for £10 super chat. Says, here is a tip for Joe to help him win. Roll more 6s. If that doesn't work, just be a bit of a cunt.
Yeah.
I learned that from an overview of an online academy pyramid scheme.
Oh, yeah?
Way.
Yeah, I think rolling sixes is key in this game.
So Mortarion can't unfortunately fall back and shoot because that would be really good.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with it. Yeah, I think I'm in an okay position at the moment.
I think you're fine, mate. I don't think you need to worry at all.
The bloat drones die a lot faster than I would have liked, but
Bloat drones are good on the charge, and they're like, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
Yeah,
Which
don't
is
touch me,
fine.
I'm scared.
It's okay. I'm okay with it. So I'm going to start off by, I think, spurting all over you.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like the bloat drones are a bit of a false economy.
Now, what
How
I
many
can...
points are they, though?
Well, actually, what we'll do first, we'll do Mortarion. So,
know.
although...
Is he left his Excel spreadsheet open?
It's my points.
Yes.
So what I can do with Mortarion is I can do his I've moved and I'm going to make you soar.
90!
What's that for?
A bloat drone?
Yeah, they're cheap.
Fucking hell.
Morty on a
Maybe
2
it's not as
plus.
false economy at all.
Abaddon's unit suffers D3 mortals.
Oh.
For 2.
I think that's one strong economy, Joe.
Yeah. That's... yeah.
Abaddon's unit's the only one unit
Strong.
within 6. So, yeah, now I'm going to spurt on you. Now, I'm going to do, actually, Typhus's ability first, because I've not used it yet, and I think it's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Eater Plague. The Psyker can use this ability in the shooting phase if it does. Second unit within 18 inches invisible to the Psyker, and roll a d6. On a 1, the Psyker's unit suffers d3 mortal wounds. On a 2 to a 5, the enemy unit suffers d6 mortal wounds. On a 6, enemy unit suffers d3 plus 3 mortal wounds. Interestingly, when they released this, they've removed the qualifier that says that you can't target lone up, so you can now target lone up with that as well, which is good. So anything but a 1. There's a 1.
Oh.
No, what you want is him to not be able to target lone op.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you said they took it away in this.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he can target lone up again.
Yeah, which is bad.
Which is, well, good for him.
It was great for him.
Yeah. I'll suffer D3 mortal wounds, Joe. Just the 2, actually. All right. And that goes on the unit, because his unit suffers D3 mortals. And guess what? He doesn't take anything. He's fine.
I reckon he should take the same amount of damage as the maximum if you roll a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you
Yeah,
do.
Maybe he should just die.
I think
Joe.
that should just be the flip side of psychic powers.
Just explode.
big, like big risk, big reward. You know?
That would be terrible, though.
Yeah.
So I have rolled 12 plus 5 on the first, so 17. Well, if it helps you, I don't have... Well, actually, before I do this, I'm going to spend a CP from this guy here into that unit. You're afflicted by all the plagues.
Well, that's fun.
All the plagues, okay? That's important before I roll these out. So what do I say? It's 12 plus 5 is 17. So that is 6, 7, plus 5, plus 5. That means that these are now AP 1, right? These are anti-infantry 4 plus, ignores cover, torrent.
What strength are they?
3 normally.
Yeah, so it would be 5. So that's
There's now anti-infantry 4 plus.
yeah.
And AP 1. So that many.
How many is that many?
5 plus another 5 is 10. Plus 3 is 13.
Ugh.
13 AP 1.
So 3s. So 1's dead, 2 are dead,
1 takes a wound.
1 takes a wound.
And that's the first unit. And then the second unit will have a go. And they've got 4 d6 flamers. So that's 10, 14 this time. So less.
Oh no.
The soul is coming.
Yes!
4 ups, because anti-infantry 4
You
plus.
could sell me to horse owners as a salt lick, you know, it's just...
So 5, 10, 11 this time. So less by 2. 11, sir. 11 3-up saves.
11. 3 ups. That terminates
dice.
it.
Pretty good.
Pretty good, pretty good. That's all right, them flame, isn't they? Not bad. Not bad at all. Here, the Blight Launcher and Plasma Gun are going to shoot at you. The Blight Launcher first for D3 Blast. For just the 1. It hits you on a 3. I miss. And the Plasma Gun hits you on a 3. I hit. Wounds you on a 3. I wound you.
Oh.
You are wounded by a Plasma Gun.
Oh.
Easy, Brom.
All good.
Good. Other units... I don't think...
Don't count as rerolls.
Biologus
Filtering.
Putrefier.
Yeah.
I don't know what his range is, but I don't think it's long enough for me to care. He's 12-inch range. So
My back keeps on clicking at the moment. It's not...
that Terminator's fully.
I sneezed earlier and it clicked.
That Terminator's fully fit, right? He's good. He's fine.
Yeah.
Not any damage. My biologist Putrifier is going to fire his injector pistol at you.
Oh.
Okay, so he hits you on a 3. Whoop. Oh, good. What's some? I want it to hit because it's anti-infantry 2+3 damage.
Should have hit them.
Should have hit.
Should have hit. You're right. Yeah.
There's always CP reroll.
There's always second breakfast.
How many CP do I have? 3 now.
Some. The 2.
I had 2 at the end of the turn because I didn't use my interrupt. Remember?
Yeah.
Did you put that one back on?
Then you...
Oh, I auto-passed them out.
Yeah, that was it.
I auto-passed them out. That's what I did.
It's like the deck always questions the table.
The other way around.
Yeah, what do you mean?
No.
Oh, is that better? Recount.
Give me
the
more
channel-
CP.
I'm the channel lead. I can do what the fuck I want.
D3 blast from the. It's not worth the reroll if I've only got 2. If I had 3, it might be worth it.
Yeah.
So hit you on 3s. I have hit you twice. 1 is lethal, and then I am strength something, which means I wound you on probably that. So 2 at minus good enough for your invuns. Take 2 damage.
Is Biologist the funny grenade man?
Yeah, the grenade racks on his back.
He does like grenades for free or something.
He doesn't do grenades for free anymore.
Do you not?
No.
Oh.
He gets lethal.
He's not the one holding the grenade. It's the one who's holding a grenade.
He gets lethals and crits on 5s now, the Biologist Putrifier.
That's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, the other grenade dude, he still doesn't give grenades for free.
Oh.
The unit does have grenades. He's got grenades, which is why I was also looking at that CP. But again, for 2, I don't think I want to use it.
Nah.
Plasma gun. Hits. Wounds. AP good. 4 up in fun. Oh, you're going to live, you bastard. I wanted to shoot you to death. I think I need to just charge you now, Joe.
Yeah? Everyone be charging.
All be charging. Typhus's unit's going to go wheeling in first. Yeah, Typhus unit's going to go wheeling in first, which is like 6.
Oh,
We don't need to measure.
Well, it'd be more than 6 because I removed models.
Did Morty run away from Abaddon?
Yeah, like a coward.
Because he fights
Coward.
first and I just die.
Oh yeah, they're in combat. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
The other unit will charge you, of Blight Lord, of Death Shroud.
Just the 12.
That is going to cause me a slight problem.
Yeah, because you're
I'm
going
going
to
to have to
wrap.
base you with everything, which means I can't get the Plague Marines in. So let's hope.
I
Death
think
Shroud
you'll
can
do
it.
all right, mate.
Okay,
Because you've got 1 CP.
so you can't interrupt me.
I'm
Correct?
going to spend...
Fight on Death?
Fight on Death on a 4+, I think.
Yeah, I thought it might.
Yeah.
Oh, you thought, yeah, mate.
I'm going to spend my 2... Do I need to do this, or am I just going a bit heavy here? I'm going to spend my 2 CP on the max unit, the max size unit, so not Typhus's unit, the other unit, I think. How much better is the Lord of Contagion compared to Typhus? 6, 2, 9, 5, 2, 9, 2, 3. Yeah, so I'm going to do it on not Typhus's unit for 2 CP.
Yeah.
Because you're below starting strength, I can reroll all hits and wounds.
Well, that's exciting, isn't it?
Very exciting, yeah. So we'll start with that unit first, otherwise if I kill you with Typhus, it was a waste.
Yeah.
And Typhus might... Can he pile into the engagement range there? Yeah.
Pile in like
Yeah,
a
you can.
dweeb.
So we'll start off with the non-Typhus unit.
I'm not salty, you're salty.
Clap a different unit. So the Lord of Contagion has a mighty 5 attacks, Mr. the J.
Yeah.
I get sustained hits 1 and lance, and they're all lethal. Hit you on 2s.
Those sure are
Sustained hits, lethal and lance is a bit crazy.
rules. It's kind of just all the things, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wounding you on 2s.
2s.
So that's 5.
1 CP for reroll all hits and wounds.
2 CP.
Oh, it's 2
And
CP.
it has to be an attached unit.
5. That's fine. I think that's all right.
Yep. So 5 of them at -3,
4s.
and they're 3 damage each.
So you kill the Terminator, and Abaddon takes 3. Does the Terminator find death? He does. So I'll fight him in a minute.
And then we've got the Death Shroud, which are 4 attacks each, and there's 3 of them.
Are they 3 damage or 2 damage?
These are 2 damage
Okay.
for the Death Shroud. I think they're 2 damage. I'm pretty sure they're 2 damage. I think
I
they're
think
2
they
damage
are.
and 1s for sweeps. Yep. So hit you on 2s though, and I can reroll all hits.
They're a bit good, aren't they?
So I get 1 lethal and sustain. So I'll put the lethal there. The sustain stays in.
They're actually... I feel like they're much, much better than Custodes.
They're better than everyone.
Yeah.
And 2s again because you're -1 toughness, and I've got lance.
Yeah.
And I can reroll. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 13.
Oh, just...
13 at -3, 2 damage. I'd love to tell you how many points 3 Death Shroud are.
I've just looked and I'm annoyed.
Cheaper than £8.
Yep.
Come on! Oh, you beautiful bastard!
That was a quality roll,
He
mate.
takes 4 damage.
Yeah.
Is he dead yet?
No, he's got 2 left.
Oh my god.
How many wounds has he got?
9.
Yeah, he's,
Okay.
he's not that shit.
Thankfully, that means that, luckily for you, Typhus can't then pile into your obliterators.
No, but the Terminator will fight Typhus's unit, though.
Okay, I'm here for it.
He can't Dark Pact because he's fighting on death. So I guess 4 attacks though. Typhus's unit hitting on 3s, re-rolling. That was a hit. 3s to wound. 2 -2 damage 2. Sees off another Terminator.
Kill a guy,
on the way out.
and the guy takes 2 wounds.
Yeah.
Now they're going to have to pile into Abaddon. Unfortunately, not the way I wanted to go. Typhus gets 6 attacks because he's Typhus and he's a fucking baller.
He's stronger than Calm.
2s, so he hits you 5 times.
Nice.
He is strength 9,
So
2s.
2s, yeah.
4 wounds,
Oh, come on, Abaddon.
-3, damage 3.
Abaddon!
Oh. Oh, so
He
close.
dies.
You got CP?
No, I just
spent it
spent
on
it on 5 death. On a 4+,
Oh, yeah.
which is wasted. But I would have failed the re-roll anyway, so there we go.
I finally got my aerodynamic on.
Yeah.
The good thing about being tabled is you get to put your models away before the end of the game.
That is true.
Real quick tidy up. If you lose.
Yeah.
You all done now?
Yeah, he is the guy you killed, isn't he? Mm. Oh, he's the wrong one because he's the champion with 2 spurts. There you go. That's the right way around. Okay.
But
Yeah.
he took 2 though, didn't he?
He's got 2 left, yes, mate. Correct. Thank you.
Just not putting those wounds on, you know. That's the
I thought to charge him.
Oh, you can charge if you want.
Nah.
Do it if you want.
Nah.
Do it.
Just do it, mate.
Nah.
It doesn't. Literally, it matters not for me. So just do it.
I'll tell you if I'm going to do it. Oh, actually, I might.
What do you mean? I'll tell you if I'm going to do.
Nah. See, you didn't make it. I'm not 6 away, Joe.
No, you rolled a 6. You are actually over 7, so you're fine.
Yeah, there we go. Good. Only because I just found out that they've Lord of Contagions, just a standard champion dude who's 110 points, also has a sweep profile.
It's fucking
10 attacks hitting on 2.
So why didn't you want to charge?
Well, I didn't because I didn't know he had a sweep.
You're such a beneficent god, not killing 50 points of cultists.
I know,
You know? Really changes.
Well, you'll
the
get this
game.
defend stronghold now, look, and it'll be good for you.
No, it
No,
won't.
because you'll kill them.
Because you've got Mortarion and a fucking knob face. So
Knob face!
yeah,
He's got you there, to be fair.
Yeah, touche.
Scoring?
I did Area Denial, and I engaged on 3 of the fronts, because I actually didn't move around far enough here to get engaged on 3 of the fronts, so small engage,
Cool.
and then bigger Area Denial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Joe's turn.
I'm having fun.
I actually hold an objective.
He does hold an objective,
nice.
Which is
yeah.
exciting.
5 points.
Earned himself that by killing a bloke drone.
Big money.
And some secondaries, please. That was a face. A face that fills me with confidence. You're a prick. Right. Let me guess.
Game's not on your side tonight,
Who am I
Joe.
killing? You got to pick 3 units. They have to be on the table.
Everything's on the table.
So those Blight Lords, those Death Shroud, and someone else.
Those Blight Lords, these Plague Marines. You can shoot them because they are blown up otherwise.
Yeah.
I will go with just this unit of Death Shroud, I guess, because you're going to have to put everything into that 1 unit to kill it. Actually, no. Let's go those Blight Lords, these Plague Marines, this Lord of Contagion.
Oh.
Keeping them, Joe.
Yeah.
He can definitely do the Lord of Contagion.
Right. Movement phase.
Moving. While you're moving, thank you, Ivy, for the super chat. Hi, Liam. Can I have a job, please? Fingers guns.
If I could afford to pay another person, it'd probably be Tom.
Yay.
Unfortunately, Ivy, there's a huge queue of people that want to come and work here.
Yeah, there is.
Despite how much Joe whinges about it.
Yeah, he's not doing a good job at putting people off. Thank you, Sir Galahad Grail Hunter, for gifting 2 memberships separately.
Love you. Thank you, Sean.
Then thank you, C49 Seeger, for the super chat. Do you still need the Orc terrain coming September?
Yes.
I think that is a yes. I don't know if the terrain is coming September,
Oh,
or
there's a
he's
white
coming
guys
September, or someone else is coming. Any of those.
Everyone's coming.
Joe's a terrain man. If he says yes, then it's yes. But
Yeah.
we're also, so the thing is, we sound like, Joe sounds like a greedy terrain snuffle pig
Yes.
who snuffles around, hoovering up all the terrain. However, we are soon to be opening a venue with 20 tables that people can play at.
Yeah,
what we're going to
needs
need
a lot of
is
terrain.
more. Wait, so people go, well, you need 20 tables of terrain. But as we discussed today, Joe, you don't. You need 20 tables of competitive terrain, whilst also having at least 10 tables of narrative terrain,
Yeah.
whilst also having terrain for fantasy games, whilst also having terrain for historical games. You need a lot of terrain.
I mean, you only need like 2 rocks for Sigmar terrain.
You need more than that. You need like 8 rocks.
8, okay, fair, 8 rocks. And thank you, Tim Chaser, for another gifted membership.
Thank you.
And thank you, Sir Galahad Grail Hunter, for the £10 super chat. I'm sure Joe has seen the Doctor enough to be immune to all the plagues by now. Love you, Joe. He's done all the plagues. We are now on 132 gifted memberships.
So close. Only 18.
They have, in fact, made a daily target.
That's good, that's
There's
fine.
69 out there.
Hey, nice.
So I
nice,
assume
nice.
they're just cultists with auto pistols and they're going to charge me, right, in combat.
Big old.
Fist him.
Yeah.
Because what he could do is he could run away in the
It's
building.
like a baby's arm.
I feel like a Lord of Contagion running from Black Legion cultists is not a narrative thing to do, Joe.
No.
Let's stay where we are.
Yeah. Ha-ha! Grenade!
They got a grenade! It's got a grenade!
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Do
do.
they?
Yeah, do you want to run away? Like a bitch.
Nah, you can have it.
All right. 2. He's down to 3. I would be like, boom! 5 more wounds.
You know what I'm like, just so you know, I can do this thing so there's no gotcha moments. Joe's like, what are you doing, Liam?
Oh, yeah. The moment your back's turned,
I mean, I would have
he
grenade
goes
there
for you.
anyway.
No, it's fine. mate. I wouldn't have run away anyway, so.
So we're going to do some shooting now.
Yeah.
These cultists will shoot. Will dark pact.
Don't die.
All good.
Very brave
And we're
cultists.
shooting him. It's 10 fucking
Brave,
pistols.
brave, Sir
2,
cultists.
3, 4.
They do their best, you know. They try.
4s. We were leafling. Not that it fucking mattered, because not a single one rolled a 6. Not crack shots, these ones. Not.
Not like in Space Marine 2.
No. 1 wound. No AP.
Moved. All we needed.
The obliterators
Obliterate her.
will shoot some guns now.
Hardly know her.
Actually, we'll start with these guys first.
Yeah.
Because you got this is the big.
So there's a unit of 4 here,
Yeah.
and there's a unit of 2 here.
Yeah. So they're going to shoot Typhus's unit, I think.
Okay.
So
Are they?
2, 3, 4. They're going
So
to
you are-
dark pack for sustained.
You are. Oh,
They
it's melee
pass?
attack. Okay, ignore me. So you are miles on the hit. It's melee attack.
Yeah. So they're so we've got our dev wound guns. Pow! Sustained and a miss.
You're miles on the hit as well. Remember that.
In combat.
In contagion.
In combat.
In contagion.
Yeah, shooting as well.
Just shooting as well.
Mate, it's everywhere.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
pretty
If you're in contagion range, so
I'm pretty
I
sure that's been it for the whole.
I went back-
I thought it's always, I thought it was.
So I went back to -1 to hit because the +1 AP against Terminators was pointless.
I thought it was -1 weapon skill.
Each time this model needs to make an attack, subtract 1 from the hit roll.
Really?
Yep.
Fucking hell, that's fucking insane.
Death Guard are quite good.
Enjoy 4 mortal wounds.
Was that in remembering the -1 to hit?
Yeah, I took some out. So,
Liam, let
so
have
he
it.
dies and Typhus takes 2.
Yeah, you can have it. It's
Only Joe may cheat.
There's no. So Typhus gets a 4 up field, no pain, because he's being led by Death Shroud. He takes 1. Typhus takes 1.
Boom. Down 2.
5, mate. Thank you.
And then have a joyous 4 bolt pistols.
Pew pew.
Boom. Nothing. All right. These guys here are going to go for the melter shots into the big unit.
Okay.
The obliterators. 2 obliterators are sustained hits. It doesn't go off, so take D3, take 1.
Which was the unit that already taken some?
This unit.
Okay.
The one's next to them. So it's 2 D3 shots. A solid start. 2.
-1 to hit.
Both miss. The other unit will do the same thing. Sustained hits, fails, takes D3, takes 1.
At least it's 1 each time.
At least it's only
not
1.
rolled above a 3.
6 shots.
Yeah, -1 to hit.
4s. I'll take it.
That's mathematically perfect.
3s to wound because your toughness stupid. Oh,
This is a big unit, yeah?
yeah.
AP good?
AP 3, so on your 4-ups.
Oh dear.
Sorry, Joe.
Monumental waste of my fucking time. Right, we're going to charge now. These guys here are going to charge just the Terminators.
Okay. I can't fight first because I need 2 leaders to do the
Yeah.
fights first, right?
And you got 2 leaders in that unit there.
Yes, I
haven't
do,
you?
yes.
7.
7.
Out of an inch.
Is this Bill and friends?
Yeah. Fabulous Billington.
Billington Smythe.
While you're fiddling, Bill, thank you to Galahad Grail Hunter for 5 gifted memberships.
What a
Oh,
legend.
hero.
Thank you, Sean.
These will charge both. 3, that's good. And the other unit will do the same onto just Typhus, I think.
Are they good in combat blitz?
They are so-so. That's an answer. And that's what you get.
They are quite good.
They have got 4. They've got 5 attacks now in combat. That's exciting. Hitting on 3s now. 4, strength 9, -2, damage 2.
Can he have a hope?
Who?
Mr.
So
Galahad.
Galahad
So Galahad.
gifted 5.
I hope you win a year's supply of Cathedral City cheese.
Oh.
Of your preferred,
Hope he's not a celiac.
not spicy level, because it's like mild, extremely mild, strong.
Strength.
Very
isn't it?
strong strength,
machine,
yeah.
What's your choice? I like cheddar so strong it makes my tongue tingle.
No,
Yeah, that's
no,
all
because
right.
I enjoy the taste of food.
No, you don't. I've seen you
Um,
eat. I've seen you eat undercooked chicken.
It has a taste. Just normal, mild.
Yeah, fair.
What are you doing? You're looking at your stuff.
I'm looking at strats,
We
mate.
do have a couple of more big ones to thank.
Oh, go on then.
So thank you, Pridders, for gifting 10 memberships.
Thank you, Pridders.
That's all the objective
I
marks.
hope, Pridders, that they fix the marking system for Tau.
Oh yeah, fair.
Because it is doggers.
It's not fun.
It is not good.
It's like playing a mini game that's incredibly boring.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that
At least they're not actions anymore. You know,
Yeah,
that was
true.
that was
That
a,
was
that
real
was a
sad.
shit time for Tau players.
So that got us to 147, and then Jack Allen just gifted 10 more.
Thank you, Jack Allen. I hope that when you go to the pub on the weekend, you get there late enough at night that like, it's nearly closing time and decide to clean the lines early. So obviously they're pouring off loads and loads of pints of beer. They just give it away for free.
Oh, that'd be
Give it
good.
away, give it away, give it away now.
Yeah. What are you doing? What are you thinking?
Nothing.
Nothing?
What are you fighting first?
So I'm going to fight here with these guys.
I'll spend 1 CP plus 2 toughness.
Oh.
They are an attached unit, I can actually do it.
I thought, yeah?
Yeah. That's why I was checking.
Yeah.
But I had to be double attached or just attached.
He doesn't want to go in. He wants to go in because lightning claws. So I'll start with the fists. So 5. We're gonna go sustain. We're gonna go dark pact.
This might be a terrible
Goes off
idea, by the way,
lethal.
chat, because the last time he fought a toughness 9 unit, he also clapped it, but we'll see.
So -1 to hit. That's exciting.
You are nice on hit as well, yeah?
Yeah. Strength. Your toughness 9. Yeah. So
Yeah.
5s. 1 wound.
AP good.
AP 2. Damage 2.
4 up. I fail.
Ooh.
You kill a guy. This is the guy that was on a single wound.
The 2 lightning claw people. Oh, he was on 1 wound, was he?
He was on 1 wound, yeah.
Oh, I should start with the lightning claws. Oh well. 1 lethal. 5s. Twin linked. So that is 5 at -2, 1 damage. Should start with him, see? Should have done.
So I failed 2. 2 damage. So that would have, if you did it the other way around, if you started with him, like you said, that would have killed the guy, put him on wound, and then you'd taken 2, and he would have had 1 left. We'll do it that way around. Because,
Well, no, sorry, because
you didn't know he was on 1, you forgot, so we'll put him on 1 wound then, okay? It's the fairest way of doing it, Joe. That's the kind of channel we are.
You've changed.
Do it properly. Don't use AI.
2 at -2, damage 1.
4 ups. Fair 1, pass 1, fair 1.
And then Fabulous Bill.
Good old Bill.
6 attacks, don't you know? 2 hitting on 2s to 3s. Good. 1 lethal. Oh, he's got 7 attacks. Hang on.
Because you're army roll.
Yeah. And then strength 5 though. So 5s.
Is it like an infantry or anything?
Not on that. No.
Not on a stick.
No.
So just the 2?
Just the 2 and -1, but it's damage 3.
So 3 ups. Good.
Oh. And then the chirurgeon.
The little monkey
2
man.
attacks. 2s goes to 3s. It's a mighty strength 4. Cool.
So you need to do them first. Did you mean to charge here as well, by the way?
Oh yeah, I will do. So these guys need to pile in.
Do you
Well, because I'm already in combat with you, so it's pointless, me. No, there we go.
Because if they kill him, then he can charge into them,
Yeah.
if you want to.
Yeah, those will go into him.
Yeah, that's
They're
fine.
in.
No worries, mate.
Gonna bum rush you with little goobers. And you will rue the day that you didn't murder them. So those 2 goobers, they're gonna Dark Pact, they passed. You're toughness many, aren't you?
For Typhus,
Yeah.
7.
Ooh, so I will go
then-
sustained hits then. But being -1 to hit doesn't mean I'm hitting on 4s.
I think I want units of 6 this round.
Yeah?
I mean,
Ooh.
given how
1, 2,
cheap
3.
they are, probably.
They just about die a little too quickly right now. Like 1 more on the unit and they're obnoxious already, so 3 more on the unit is great.
Oh, but they're such a cheap little thing. which is
5.
Like Joe has to put an entire 10-man unit in to kill 3 of them.
Yeah, it's
5.
5 at -2, damage 2 on Typhus.
4 ups. He takes 2 damage. He's got 3 left.
Oh, what an absolute cunt.
If you could do that again, that'd be great.
The
Joe.
other days with a Dark Pact for sustained, goes off.
I
He's
love
pretty
Silver
tough
Joe.
this type, isn't he?
So, Death Guard weren't fun to play against because they were really, really boring,
Yeah.
right? Now, they're still not fun to play
Hey
against.
Joe, you know how you didn't like World Eaters because they're really annoying to kill?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if anyone should be really annoying to kill, it should be Death Guard.
It should be Death Guard.
But they
And I'm-
also
and
hit
I'm
harder
glad-
than everyone else. in
Yeah,
the
I'm
game.
glad they've put a level of durability in that isn't just monumental amounts of feel no pain, because that's boring.
That's
Yeah.
true, that's true.
Right? So, you know, I think it's...
But the scaling's off though, right? Because normally it's you move really quickly, you hit like you hit quite hard, but you die real easy, kind of thing. If you're really slow and tanky, you don't hit very hard. Whereas if you're in the middle ground, you kind of
You're in the middle ground.
You're in the middle ground,
Yeah,
kind
of
of
course.
thing.
Yeah.
But being now not slow, incredibly tanky, put out insane levels of
They're
damage.
still relatively slow.
When you deep strike 6, you become less slow.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, much less slow.
Yeah.
Wounding on 3s on Typhus. 5 wounds on Typhus.
He'll die here now.
Well, no, because you're rolling like a monument.
4 ups. See, he dies.
Yeah.
So you win, Jim.
Monument.
Okay.
And then we'll pile in and touch them.
You sure?
No.
It's like I've got to fight with them yet, Joe. Are you sure?
And then a Dark Pact on my little goober men. We all lethal hits.
Go on, Goobers.
They fail. They take D3. That's the
Go on,
problem.
the Goobers.
They
Oh,
lose
3
3.
die. Good.
That makes my life a little bit easier in a
Not that it
minute.
massively changes things. How many tucks does a fucking cultist have? Cultist mob.
I'm going to use my boon of death from Mortarion,
Boon.
which means that if I die on a 2+, I'll get to fight on death.
That's quite good. Usually that number's a 4.
4s, but we want
And
6.
it costs a CP.
Yeah.
Not anymore!
He's so much better than
Everyone else.
Everyone else.
all the
Primarch.
time.
Yeah.
5s. Oh, you know you're toughness many, aren't you?
I'm toughness 7, mate.
6s. 3 wounds. Triple 1, if you please.
Oh, I don't get to use my fight on death.
Fart on death.
What I will do is I'll fight you back right now, though. Because I guess you're done, right?
Yes.
So I only have 10 attacks if I use my sweep. That hits you on 2s with Lance.
You don't get Lance because you didn't charge.
I'm
Not
assuming
Lance,
he's
lethals
strong
is what
enough
I
to
meant.
win you on 2.
I meant lethals.
Yeah.
I was like, you don't get Lance.
I meant lethals.
Screw you,
Being
buddy.
toughness 2.
Yeah.
I meant
at the
lethals. I don't
moment.
get sustained because I charged.
Yeah.
And then 2s. So there are 7 dead ones.
Oh, that's 7 there.
Look at that.
Incredible.
Oh, it's because you mortal wounded yourself.
And then the other Lord of Contagion and
Is a bitch.
Death Shroud. The Death Shroud will fight first
Yeah.
with 4 attacks, hitting you on 2s. And I have sustained, but I don't get to use it because I didn't roll anything. And then I will wound you on 2s. I've wounded you thrice. AP 2, damage 2.
3 on the
On the Blue Man unit. On Blue Man group.
on the chosen.
3 die.
You kill 3. I'll blank 1. So you kill 2.
And then the Lord of Contagion will have a go as well. With 5 attacks. Hitting you on
Oh no, you damage 2, aren't you?
damage 2, yeah.
You kill 1.
What?
The 3 wounds each. Chosen.
Oh, they're chosen.
Yeah. That's why they've been putting out a fuckload of attacks.
I thought they were the Night Lords dudes because they're all painted Night
Oh no,
Lords.
I'm +1 toughness, so I'm toughness 4. Or 5.
Oh,
right, okay.
5. Toughness 5, man.
Oh, I
But
thought you were like
toughness
Night Lords
4.
dudes. I don't care about your toughness 5.
I was
'cause
+1 strength the whole fucking time. It wouldn't have made a fucking difference.
you're,
but-
you're not toughness 5, you're toughness 4
Yeah.
because I'm a Death Guard. So I'm still winning you on 2s.
Why 2s? What's your strength?
Strength is 9.
No, I'll do it.
So that's 6 at -2.
6 at -2. 5s.
Damage 3.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh,
you killed
no.
6.
That's not gone well.
1.
Go on, Lord of Contagion, 110 point unit. He's so fucking good. And they put. What's funny is I think.
Why are all your characters stronger
They
than
put him up.
World
They
Eater
put him
characters?
up 20 points in the original codex. He's
Who
like
is
90.
90 points? Jesus Christ.
Hang on, let me have a quick look.
Well, I've got
Lord
my-
of Contagion in here
got my
right,
my
is
little-
95 points. They put him up 15 points.
What with Death Shroud?
What were Death Shroud do?
Yeah.
I think they were the same. I don't think they changed. Death Shroud in here were a mighty 160 for 3.
Oh, they've gone down 20.
They went down to cheaper.
I think they should probably go back to
160 I'd
that
have been
kind of
fine with
range.
it, by the
Yeah.
way. That would have been okay.
I'm not saying that some of the people that work for Games Workshop are really fucking stupid.
But
However,
It's like, why have they gone from
because
like...
you've got to think, right?
I don't think they did.
They didn't at all. Because you've got to think, right? Every single one of their units always has essentially +1 to wound and +1 AP all the time.
So, most of the time,
Or
kind
stealth.
of. Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
They're just like, by the way, we've just got all these inherent rules, but we also get additional rules.
But
from
I
our
think the
unit.
most insane part is the amount of abilities that some characters have when they lead units.
I might shift the priority of you painting my Death Guard army, Joe. I'm going to be honest with you.
The Death Guard army.
Yeah.
Why?
Because this is fun.
But as in I'm doing them sooner.
Maybe.
I need to get my flawless blades done, and then I'll.
Oh,
bring them out.
do them first. 100% do them
I'm gonna
first.
finish building them.
I'd like to see you get the Emperor's Children rounded off first.
We
Yeah.
can put 18 flawless blades against 18 Death Shroud.
We can.
I think I know who wins that fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I do.
I do. You fuck me hard
In the bum.
with a traffic cone covered in spikes, you know,
Oop, it's getting
and
hot.
fire.
Okay. I think you're done.
Yeah, that was my turn. Disappointingly,
Oh, was it?
that was my turn.
Okay.
I started
did
Defend
you,
Stronghold,
Did you?
but I'm not going to finish it, so I'm going to bin it. Quick CP.
You've been both of these?
Mark
did you
for
get
Death.
Mark for Death, or did you not?
No, Mark for Death has not been achieved.
No.
Would you like to keep it?
No.
Maybe you should play Death Guard.
That was a shock in your face.
That came out of nowhere, that did.
You do get a CP for discarding, right? You've not gained any, have
Wonderful.
you?
No.
No, cool, yeah, good to know.
This Bill was just
So,
he's turning around. He's like,
no
I'm
points
leaving.
for Joe.
It's horrible here.
We are into turn 4 for
We
the
are.
D Guard.
We are.
You have to pick a thing or something.
A contagion.
Yeah, that's it.
Have they got an invuln?
I think it's a 5-up, you know.
What's their armor and invuln, sir?
2-up, 5-up.
So I'll go for AP. Additional AP. And can I please have some secondary objectives, please,
Can
Mr.
indeed.
Thomas? Sabotage and defend stronghold. Oh.
Do you know what's
Yes, so,
really good versus Death Guard?
No,
30 Stern Guard.
no, it's not.
It is.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's really
I'm
not.
bringing it back.
Are we classifying this
I never started with it, but I'm bringing it back.
classifying this in your deployment zone for sabotage?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'll keep them both, thanks.
Yeah, I think you just have to touch it.
Yeah, good.
Touch
Okay.
it.
I only hold 3 objectives.
Oh, just the
me.
maximum primary.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's exciting, isn't it?
I'm excited to go home early.
Yeah. Good. So you should be. In that case, I need to take a battle shock test on this Lord of Contagion. Hang on, what's his start on? Does he start on 6? He's exactly half. He doesn't take it.
Yeah, it's fine, yeah.
But Mortarion,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Right. I am going to get moving,
Moving.
I guess. So they're locked in combat. They can still Overwatch, right? Which you probably will. If you felt like it.
I discovered on Tuesday Overwatch's a bit of a trap sometimes.
Overwatch
Because
is a huge
not.
trap. I don't like it.
It's
I was like, haha, 4 means re-roll, and I was like, oh, 4 here's cool.
It's only good if you have sustained hits and can re-roll.
I think when you have like sustained and re-rolls, or obviously
Or a
flamers.
flamer, yeah.
A
The
redeemer.
reason why I'm asking is for when I do this. See whether Joe decides he's going to Overwatch or not.
While he's thinking, thank you, C49 Seeger for the super chat. I am in the Discord. Should we DM? I'm Cougar49. This is in relation to Orc Terrain.
Oh.
Oh, not penis pictures.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
I'm
I'm
disappointed.
assuming this is in relation to Orc Terrain, to be fair. Could be anything. Would you like him to DM you about Orc Terrain?
Yeah.
You can DM Mighty Joe.
Mighty Joe.
If it's terrain, you better have DMing Mighty Joe. You happy to receive that?
Yeah?
Yeah? Okay, good.
Cool.
But only if it includes pictures of your penis as well.
Yeah.
yeah.
If it's
okay.
not, I don't want it. I honestly, yeah.
Yeah, in his description, there is that caveat.
This unit's at half, so I don't need to take a morale check
Yeah.
to fall back.
Yeah. Thank you, Clive the Kiwi, for 1 gifted membership.
Oh, thank you, Clive.
Thank you, Tony Winnick, for 1 gifted membership.
Thank you,
you.
Tony.
That brings us up to 159.
Jesus! Look at you fucking champions.
Yeah.
Champion!
Champion.
Isn't it? Champion. I'm only sad that they're so far apart, because if they came together in beautiful matrimony, I could spend a CP, they could join, which is cool.
I'm really sorry. What I should have done
tips.
is precisioned out your character, you know? And you could have run over there and joined them.
Yeah, it'd been great, wouldn't it? Anyway, I'm going to start doing some stuff and things now. I'm going to shoot you. I guess. Well, at the end of movement phase, Mortarion now beautifully is within 6 inches of all 3 of your units.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot he had this as well.
So on Lucius, not Lucius, what's his name? Fabius is
Yeah.
a unit on a 2+. You suffer D3 mortal wounds for 1. On this middle unit on a 2+, you suffer D3 mortal wounds for 2. And on this unit on a 2+, you suffer D3 mortal wounds for 3.
On a 2+ is wild.
Only considering contagion, otherwise it'd be a 3+.
Yeah, but what's the range?
Contagion range now,
No, what's the range of the aura?
6 inches.
So you're always in contagion range?
Not turn 1.
No?
No,
Yeah,
it's
true.
3 inch contagion.
Oh.
Does it go up to 9 still?
It goes up to 9. Yeah, I'm on 9 inches now. Apart from this unit, because it's got a lot of boxes on a 12-inch contagion range.
Cool.
So Joe's having fun, everyone.
So much.
So I'm going to start with Mortarian's ranged weapons. No, we're not. How many wounds have you got left? 2.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start with these Plague Marines here. We'll start off with the Blight Launcher, D3 Blast for a total of 1, and you have 5 models in the unit? Or is the Chirurgeon not count?
No, he is an actual model.
So I hit you on 3s. I've hit you twice. That's lethal. I wound you on 2s because you're in contagion range. That's 2 wounds.
Well, I'm toughness 5 to 4.
Yeah, so okay, but 6 still wounds you. Minus good. Minus 3, I think it is now. 2 damage. That guy dies.
2, as in it's 2 lots of 1 or 2 lots.
Just 2 damage. One lot of 2 damage. Did you fail both?
Yeah.
Oh, so 2 lots of 2.
Oh, 2 lots of 2.
Yeah. So then the plasma gun, pew, misses. Ah, boo. And then we will go on to the Biologist Putrefier, who will hit you on a 3. Boo. Okay. He doesn't want to hit with his pistol today. He's not interested. He's not having fun. Back here, though, we'll use the Blight Launcher and the Plasma Gun. They're in 24-inch range, yeah. So we'll start off with the Plasma Gun, hit you on 3s. Misses. D3 Blast. So 2 shots, 3s. 1 hits. It's lethal because he's in the unit, so minus 3 now.
1 dice.
2 damage, 1 dice.
This detachment is pretty wild when you think about it. Having a reactive strat where you just move a flat 5 on
That's
any
just
of...
Mortarian.
Mortarian's it's not
It's just him.
This is an aura he has, yeah.
His
but you only
aura-
get to pick 1 unit in the aura, but it's an aura.
per turn.
So any time any one of your units moves advance or fallbacks within 9 inches of a Death Guard unit within 6 inches of Mortarian, you can choose to activate his ability, and that 1 unit can move 5 inches.
Yeah.
When I first read it, I thought everything in an aura, and I was like, that's fucking broke.
Yeah, when I first read it, I was like, so everyone can react to move and fight on death on a 2-up and whatever the other one
When
is.
I reread it, I was like, well, that's much better.
It is still mental because
still very good.
Like everyone else has to I pick one in this time and then I can do that one. He's like, I'm going to just use any of them whenever I want when it's convenient.
Yes. Yes. So now Mortarian will shoot at that unit with the lantern.
Do you think anyone actually play tested this army?
Probably someone who likes Death Guard.
Hits.
Yeah. Someone who's a big Death Guard fan.
Yeah,
Okay.
big
Wounds.
Death Guard fan.
Lantern is a minus 4 now.
Who'd you shoot at?
Chosen.
Oh, I didn't get safe. Damage?
3.
I am enjoying the fact though that it puts no heat on World Eaters.
Yeah. World Eaters are going under all the radars.
Just look at Death Guard.
Charging time.
They fully conquered straight under.
Mortarian's going to have a go at both units of the big robots.
Yeah, I think if he does, he's probably going into...
No, I'll just shoot the closest unit. I'm in on a 5.
Yeah.
There.
I've got 1 or 2 CP.
And then
I think it's 2.
the Plague Marines are going to charge Fabius
3
Bill.
apparently.
4. Is that enough? Because he counts, right?
Yeah.
Cool, banging. Have you got 2 CP to interrupt?
I do.
I'm going to fight Mortarian first.
Oh. 1 CP, 5 on death.
Nice.
Because I've got 3 CP.
What's your toughness, sir?
Toughness 7.
Is it?
Tis.
Is it now? Guess what? 15 a day. So I want to do the strike because it's cooler.
It's never the right one.
Should I do the strike because it's cooler though?
Yeah, you could.
you
Might as well
can
do it
do.
once.
I'm going to do it once because it's cooler.
With the worst combination of keywords on the planet.
I hit you 2s to 3s.
That's so dumb, isn't it?
So I have a lethal.
Nice.
His one and only downside.
Yeah.
I'm strength 14, so I wound you on 2s.
Yeah. But it's not really a downside, because if you roll a 6 to wound as well,
That's devastating.
Yeah.
That's 2 saves at
his devastating.
There's 3 saves at minus 4.
2 fails.
Okay, so, and that one's devastating. So the first one that fails
He's got 1 wound left.
kills the guy.
Yeah.
And the next 2, you will take a total of 5, 6, 7 damage.
Oh, you killed them.
The strike worked. Do they blow up?
No,
Explode?
because they're infantry.
Okay. Would you like to interrupt?
Do they fight on death? 1 does.
I only have 5 wounds, Jay.
I know, I've got 5 attacks, which is exciting. I hit you twice. It's probably not going to happen. I think it's 5s to wound. It's probably strength 9. Yeah, 5s. Just the 1. Minus 2. 2 damage.
It is.
Oh,
Down to 3.
I will interrupt because
You have enough CP?
I've got 2 CP. Heal Dark Pact for sustained probably goes off.
Do I have a CP, Tom?
Yes.
What strength is Fabulous Bill, Joe?
What strength is Fabulous Bill?
Not a huge amount.
Strength 5.
Oh, so you're on 5s anyway?
Yeah, it'd be 5s into 5s.
Oh, so there's no point changing myself to
Well, no,
toughness
he's
8.
strength 6, actually.
Is it?
No, he does not strength, he's not a leading unit anymore.
So there's no point telling myself to toughness 8.
Oh, it's +1 strength just from his leader rule.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So 2s to hit, but we want sustain, or 3s to hit now. No sustained.
Why 3s to hit?
Because the minus 1 to hit.
Why?
Because it's your thing, isn't it?
No, I changed to AP at the start.
Oh, so I missed
Put those
one.
back in,
then.
mate. Put those back in, yeah.
And then 5 to wound because I'm strength 5. Ooh. That is 4. At -1.
Pass 2,000.
3 damage each.
So we will lose Mr. the Blight Launcher.
Yeah.
We'll lose Mr. the Power Fist.
Why the Power Fist?
Is it? I don't know. Hang on, let me have a look.
Surely you want the Power Fist.
Do
for
I want the
fisting.
Power Fist? So do I want the Power Fist? Is
Always
the
be
question.
fisting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
3,
you're
4.
considering I have 2 units left. You're probably just punching me.
Yeah, I'll keep the Power Fist. Get rid of both units of bubotic weapons.
Yeah. And then my dragon hits both times.
Yeah.
Strength 4, so 5s. Nothing. And then my little goober, my little helper man, my surgeon acolyte, who hits on 5s. Booyah, sustained. 3, so I'm wounding you on 6s.
Okay. So then now they'll pile in.
Yeah.
So that everyone can fight. Because that's fun, isn't it? Okay, good. Right. I get to use some Plague Marines. So I'll start off with my heavy plague weapons, of which there's 3 attacks each. I have a CP.
So heavy. Anything cool?
I can go to crits on 5s. And I have just, hang on, who's in this unit? There's a Biologist Putrefier. And this dude, who's a Lord of Poxes, he needs to be in that unit as well. There you go. So the Lord of Poxes, what does he give me? The Putrefier already gives me crits on 5s, so it's pointless spending a CP. Lol. And the Lord of Poxes gives me Lone Up. Lone Up. Lord of Poxes can have a go first, actually, with his 6 attacks, because I haven't used him yet. He's going to hit you on 2s, Joe. Oh, 5s are crits. And he has lethal hits, obviously. Mm-hmm. Right. And he's strength 8. 2s to wound.
Toughness 4, so 2s.
Yeah, and you get devastating. Nope, so there's 4 that are now a mighty -3.
So, yeah.
And 2 damage each.
2 damage each. So on my acolyte, my helper, he died. And then how many left?
2 more left.
2 more left.
On Fabulous Bill.
-3 puts me on 6s.
Take 4 damage.
But does he?
But does he?
He takes 1.
Okay. And then my great weapons, heavy plague weapons, the heavy plague weapons that are great, will hit you on 4s, actually. With lethals on 5s, so 4 of them. And then I wound you on a 2. Ooh. 5 more, sir. These are also -3.
6s!
And 2 damage each.
Oh.
So take 10 damage.
But do I?
But do you? This is a fucking battle line unit.
Oh, he died. But does he
Get back up.
get back up? When does he do it? I think it happens.
End of the phase, isn't it? Or is it immediately for him?
The first time he dies on a 2+, set him back up as close as possible, is destroyed but not in engaged range. He does. So.
I fully expected the 1.
I have seen him roll a lot of 1s for that in the past.
Yep.
That, Mr. the Thomas,
Have you done molesting Joe?
I have. He's not got a lot left. And by a lot, I mean 3 models.
I have 3 whole models. What a
I've
time.
started defending my stronghold. I've started to sabotage.
Should I just give it now, given current
I can't stop
situations?
the sabotage.
Yes.
I
know
mean, I
what?
can try,
We will
but
wait.
it's a massive waste of
For
everyone's
suspense, we shall wait.
time. Yeah. Go on then.
So, Joe's turn 4. Not good.
What's he got? What have you given him?
You absolute cunt.
What's he giving him? Recover. Oh my god.
Yeah. In that case,
You got a CP.
at this point, it doesn't really fucking matter, so I just keep them.
You got any primary?
What? No, obviously. Shooting phase.
Death Guard are a problem.
Quickly before we do that, thank you, Tom Bourne, for the 5 gifted memberships.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you, Tom.
I hope that if you ever come up against a Death Guard player, they don't roll a monumental number of 4+ all game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does the job, doesn't
It
it?
makes what is an already problematic army, I think, more problematic.
It's much worse when they literally charge you turn 2 and you're like, ooh.
Yeah.
In the middle of the table, though.
You did
You
put...
can't-
I was even in. I had one unit in the middle of the table, and the rest of my units were basically in my deployment zone.
They weren't, they were here.
Yeah.
That is his deployment zone.
His deployment zone's here, and they were here.
Oh, I was 2 inches outside my deployment zone.
2 inches does
I
count a
fucking
lot.
asked for it when I chose to leave my deployment zone. Shooting. These cheeky chaps here are going to shoot Mortarion. Will Dark Pact... do we Dark Pact?
You've got one guy with a
No,
wound,
let's spend a CP to heal him. 3,
Yeah.
so that puts him up to 4.
and then Dark Pact.
And then Dark Pact
That makes much more
for
sense.
sustained into Mortarion.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we didn't need the heal, but we
Need
did.
it. So it's 2d3. Let's change the dice. Change the dice. Ooh, 5. I should... Hang on. They needed to move.
Yeah. Cool.
Specific. Oh, they didn't, to be honest. But minus 1 to hit. So I hit you
Wait,
4
minus
times.
one.
You know what's hit anymore?
Oh.
It's minus save, remember?
Toughness,
12.
12. So I think it's 4s. I think they're strength 12. Fuck.
I also hope you roll better than 2+.
Fucking Bill will just shoot the people in front of him. He hits twice. Wounding on 2s. 2 wounds. AP 1.
3 ups. 1 dice. 2 damage.
Why be 3 ups? You don't get +1 to your save, do you?
I meant 4 ups.
Okay. Yeah, 3 damage. 2 damage. 2 damage. And then we will do a charge phase. Bill will charge into the Plague Marines. Here's him. Like so. And then the Obliterators will charge into Mortarion. And they are in.
I'm going to spend. I've got 1 CP, Tom, still.
2.
I'm going to spend 1 CP
Yeah.
on the Plague Marines unit to fight first.
Oh.
I can actually finally do it. It's called Rabid Infusion. 1 Death Guard unit from the army that includes 2 character models, which it currently does. Until the end of the fight, the unit has the fight's first ability.
And you
I've got
now
no
have
CP in mine.
rabies. What?
But no CP.
You got 1, I think. Maybe. No, none, never mind.
No, because I put no.
Oh, because you healed a
Yeah.
man.
Lord of Poxes! Lethal, lethal, lethal. Hit, hit.
Hooray.
5 wounds, sir. -4. No, 3.
3.
Yeah. 2 damage each.
8 damage. But is it? He died.
Yep.
But I think Mortarion might die, which is a big sad.
But he could fight on death on a 2.
Dark Pact. Well, no, you can. Oh, you can't interrupt. So Dark Pact on them for lethals, I think, probably goes off, and they get a mighty 10 attacks. You didn't pick a thing.
For him,
Yeah, for
No,
your. It's per turn, isn't
once
it?
per turn, this model can use the end of Lord of Sea left.
No, your fucking army rule. You change it in every player's command.
battle
phase.
rate. Battle
It's
round.
battle round, mate.
Oh, it's battle round,
Yeah.
is it?
So
If it's
I'm going to
command
pick
phase,
Boon.
that
I'm going to pick
insane.
Boon of Death on Mortarion,
Yeah.
so he gets to fight on death on a 2+.
Oh. Is it for him specifically or a unit within 6?
Death Guard unit within 6. He is a Death Guard unit within 6.
Okay. But does it... It might proc... Okay, but if he's dead, does the rule proc when he dies?
In a fight phase, when a friendly Death Guard unit within 6 is selected as the target of an attack, this model can use this ability. If it does, until the end of the phase, each time a model of that Death Guard unit is destroyed by a melee attack. If the model has not fought this phase, roll a d6 on a 2+, remove it, do not remove from blade, destroy model fight death. So because you select it when you select the targets,
Yeah.
it means he can do it on himself.
Who the fuck wrote this? Like 4+ I get,
Yep.
right?
3 maybe.
Is it
For a
3?
Primarch rule, you know.
2 damage
but-
each?
2 damage each, yeah.
So 4 damage, I've got 3 wounds left. He dies.
dies.
Like 2+, you might as well just say they fight on death.
Yeah.
and like stop like lying.
He fights on death.
Oh.
I'm going to use my big swings.
Does Mortarion explode?
He does deadly demise. Oh. I've hit you all of the
All
times.
the times.
I am
using the swingers.
strength 14.
So toughness 7, 6, so 2s.
2s. I've wounded you 3 of the times, but 2 of them are devastating.
Oh, so 1, 5 up. So goes so they die. Can't bother
I
to
could
fuck.
roll really badly.
I don't think it really matters.
Do I explode? No.
No.
That's the end of my army and my game.
Sad Joe. They're quite good, aren't they?
It's a bit dumb.
It's a bit much.
I thought there were going to be a problem. I don't really know.
No,
Can we just reiterate that
a blind deaf man knows that they're a problem.
Mortarion costs less than the other Primarchs, and Death Shroud costs less than the other.
Have you seen what he is on the spreadsheet? Have you seen what he's on the spreadsheet?
Is it 380?
Yeah, so Mortarion is cheaper than Fulgrim. And he's cheaper than
Typhus is
Fulgrim
90.
and Angron.
How much is he?
Typhus is 90.
Yeah, how much is...
Death
that?
Shroud 140. Morty is 380 for some and same fucking reason. I mean, I'm still getting over the fletted drones being like 90 points as well.
Can I have my turn, please, Tom?
I guess. Do you need it?
Yeah.
Jeez, Magnus the Red is 465 points.
I only get 10 on primary because I'm only in range of 2 objective
Hang on.
markers.
I forgot to not give Joe any points.
I don't think it matters.
All the primary, I assume?
Just 10, mate.
Only 10?
Yeah, I stayed in range of this one for 3, and
Well,
I'm on
you
this
failed.
one, but I left it to come in the middle and fight him, but then he all died.
Have you got anything left to kill?
No, everything's dead.
What happens if you draw this and everyone's dead?
I don't
You
know.
can't score it.
Is there a rule?
No.
Does it just say you've won already, stop trying to get more points?
I think you just go...
Stop, he's already dead.
Yeah.
Because, like, surely there's...
I mean,
No, just is.
Yeah.
Just is that.
So I'll discard it for a...
Spend a CP.
I'll discard it for a CP, Tom, because I have some. Bring it down.
That
Can't-
one,
can't
it
score if I
does
haven't got any
say
vehicles.
if there's nothing there, you get another one.
Yeah.
So,
It might break the scoreboard.
discarding twice.
Let's not.
No, keep established locus.
Discard established locus.
Should I just pull one randomly?
Just click discard established locus, because if you discard the same
Because you
one
know
twice, it
already,
breaks
you
it.
know you've already got established locus,
Yeah.
which you'll get.
Recover assets, which I can do.
Done. Boom.
So I
Maximum-
get
maximum.
recover assets for 6, established locus for 4.
Yeah.
No,
Yep.
no, because he can do it there for 6, and you've got a unit here that can do that there, and them over there.
So that's
But
2 then, isn't it?
So you only get 2 because you're going to do it in the middle of the table.
2 for established locus, 6 for recover assets.
Only 2 for... Okay, yeah.
Because I can't actually get 2 units in his deployment zone for recover assets. He's right.
I mean, yeah, you're doing okay.
Oh no, actually,
That's fine.
no, you're better off scoring recover in my deployment zone, doing there because it's the difference between 3 and 6.
You get-
so you get 3 points if you do it in my you get 6 points or 3 points.
Did we
But
just-
if you do it in my deployment zone, you get 4. So you actually get 1 point more.
I get 7 points.
Oh.
Which is very Nurgle.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So 4 for established and 3 for recover.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
If I roll my Blessings of Nurgle roll to see if Mortarion comes back.
You
I
just
wouldn't
roll
be surprised if
You
you
just roll
chose-
7s on a dice.
Yeah.
If you roll a 7 on a dice,
And then Joe has his go, and then
I
the
score
game
nothing.
ends. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
rolled a 15. I rolled a 1.
Hey.
66. Oh, I'm sad it's 66. It should have been
66.
77.
That seems low.
What a really shit game. I'm not ashamed to say it. It's not a fun army to play against.
Yeah.
I don't think they are going to be a fun army to play against.
No.
They're
the
a
new
fun
world
army to
leaders.
play with only because you do what you fucking want.
I know, yeah, pretty much. And it's
They're kind of like Custodies, but tankier and hit harder.
they're really good for a really lazy.
And they shoot harder as well.
Yeah, they're really good for a really lazy player that doesn't want to play tactically
Because
because they just fucking sponge everything.
This cheeky chap here, I think he's good for 380. But when you look at how cheap things like Lords of Contagion are, Units of Terminators are, how cheap Death Shroud are, I don't think you take him.
No.
Even as good as he is as a force multiplier, and he's
might-
okay as a force multiplier, I don't think you take him.
You might take him in the index detachment, I guess, like because that's an all-rounder, does help him. He is like good as well, to be fair.
He's not. So he's not. To be clear, he's not bad.
Yeah, yeah.
And when you compare him to Angron and Fulgrim,
If I had better-
he's
I
not
guess
bad at
there's
all.
like the S tier units, and then he's probably like one
Well,
down from that.
To be fair, right, Liam rolled obnoxious
True.
on your saves and your field note pains. If you rolled average, he would have died turn 2.
He died quickly, exactly.
Abaddon would have killed him.
Yep. 100%.
And you'd be like, cool.
The thing is, though, the 4-up in one, like, you're so swingy. Like,
It is.
It's so
And
random.
if you're facing an army that has a little bit more in terms of ranged, he dies too fast.
When do you do the +2 toughness? Is it in the shooting and the combat, or is it only in combat?
But he can't do it.
It's shooting and combat.
Shooting and
Although if you
combat.
do it in the index attachment, he can be -1 damage in either phase.
Yeah.
And they also got the Demon Prince where you can make stuff cheaper.
That's mental.
Yeah.
I think if you've got this insane level of toughness, your damage output shouldn't be the same level.
Also,
But
like,
it
can
should
you imagine Death Shroud with -1 damage on?
Because like,
But if you drop him, so Death Shroud are 140 for 3,
Yeah.
and they're 300 for 6. So the second 3 become more expensive.
they are
So if you drop,
insanely underpriced.
I agree.
Yeah.
But if you drop, what I'm saying is, if you drop him,
Yeah.
then you get another 2 units of 3 added on, so you get 2 units that go from 3 to 6, and you have 80 points left to spend.
Yeah.
And characters are 40 points plus in this attachment.
I don't understand how any Death Guard character is 40 points.
No.
That's insane.
It's
A chaos tainted Space
By the
Marine
way,
character.
Can we also just say 7-man Plague Marine units with 2 characters in them are insane.
Yeah. What's the
They're
like,
insane.
points breakdown of like 7 of them?
So it'll say I've used initials. So PM is Plague Marines.
Yeah.
So PM Plague Marines
Yeah, 130.
for 7.
That's pretty good.
And then there's a BP for Biologious Putrefier, which is the guy who gives them crits on 5s.
Surely he's not 45.
there's what I
Are you taking the piss?
A Emperor's Children.
Right. 175 points. That's less than 10 Berserkers on their own.
Right.
What are we doing?
Right.
What's PS?
Tom, an Emperor's Children sorcerer
Yeah.
who's about as useful as a chocolate fire guard, right, is 60 points.
So PS
he's
is-
more points than him.
Oh my
PS
God.
is Plague Surgeon Tom, who can also join the unit with a Putrefier because you can take 2 units in a 2 characters in a unit.
Okay, so
Ask me about what he does.
Go on.
While
I'll
this
tell
model's-
you your points here.
While he's leading a unit in your command phase, you can return a model to the unit. So he just
Cool.
puts Plague Marines back in. At the start of the fight phase, select one enemy unit with engaged range of this model. Until the end of the phase, each time this model makes an attack that targets that unit, an unmodified hit roll of a 5+ scores critical hit. If the unit's below half strength, a modified hit rolls of a 4+ scores critical hit with his Bale Sword, which is 4 attacks with lethal hits, hitting on 3s at strength 5 -2 damage.
And he's 50 points.
He's 50 points.
Jesus.
Yep.
Them two combined is 95 points.
Which you add to the unit of 7
which
Plague
is,
Marines.
less than Dreer.
You can get 2.5 characters for the same points as Drift.
Jeez, like Khan's almost the cost of them two together.
And he's still cheaper than Dreer.
Yeah.
Dreer is the measuring stick
Why is
on which
Dreer
all
100
things should be measured on.
You then
Dreer
have
is
the
paying for the sins of the Rogel Dawn tank commander.
you then have the
apparently.
Lord of Poxes,
Yeah.
right? Who is 75 on there?
Is he on this?
LOP.
Hang on. LLP.
LOP.
LOP. 75, yep.
75 points.
He's a fucking house.
So he has a plasma pistol, right? He adds 3 to the contagion range, so they start on contagion
Very
range of 6,
good.
which is good. But if you don't want to be near people for that, he also gives his unit loan up with an 18. Right, so it just protects Plague Marines
It's
with an
just
18.
Bellacore, okay.
So he can join Plague Marines whilst you've also got one of the other characters, like a Plague Surgeon, putting dudes back in.
Yeah.
And he's got the Great Plague Blade, so he's got 6 attacks, sitting on 2, strength 8 -2, 2 damage with devastating wounds and lethal hits. Not forgetting the fact that if he's in combat, you're -1 toughness as well.
Yeah.
Strength 8 -2, 2 damage.
Yeah.
He's a monster, mate. He's
Yeah,
so
this
good.
army's kind of good.
His army's mad good, and for some reason, just has a 4-up invulnerable save. Why not?
Cool. One. I mean, everyone does,
Well,
apparently.
he's a lord, isn't he? He's
lord.
he's the Death Guard.
He's
Yours.
a new Death Guard Chaos Lord, essentially.
Yeah.
So he's 3 up, 4 up.
And what's it? All right, because we played
But
this,
toughness 6.
and we played this game on non-competitive terrain. There's no,
I
L
mean,
shapes
on competitive
on,
terrain, like, you'd be crying.
on competitive terrain. It's
Because
fucking.
they can just, like, stage up
But if
wherever
you think
they
like,
want.
because they get like, if you're touching a wall in competitive play, because all the buildings have bases,
Yeah.
they then get cover.
Oh.
So you're -1 save, I'm +1 save.
Yeah.
Kind of. It's
But then we go back. If we talk about competitive terrain rules, we'll go back to Plague Marines. So they've gone up to they move it 5 inches now, which isn't terrible. But competitive terrain allows you to stage. Plague Marines, really what you want to do is you want to be building melee Plague Marines. And the reason being is, it says categorically, the Plague Champion can take a Power Fist. Cool. For every 5 models, one can take a Blight Launcher. For every 5 models, one can take a Plague Spear. For every 5 models, one can take a Melter Gun, Plague Belcher, or Plasma Gun. For every 5 models, 2 can take Bubotic Weapons. For every 5 models, 2 can take Heavy Plague Weapons. Right? Which means you can have 2 with Heavy Plague Weapons, 2 with Bubotic Weapons, 1 Blight Launcher, 1 Plasma Gun, and 1 Power Fist in a unit of 7.
Yeah.
The Heavy Plague Weapons, so the Bubotic Weapons, all the melee weapons, have lethal hits.
Yeah.
Just as standard.
And they're all to AP2, but basically AP2.
The Bubotic Weapons have 4 attacks each. So this is in that unit of 7, you get 8 attacks, hitting on 3, strength 5, -2, 1 damage. The Heavy Plague Weapons get 3 attacks each. You get 6 attacks, hitting on 4, strength 8, -2, 2 damage. And the Power Fist is a Power Fist, 3 attacks, hitting on 3, strength 8, -2, 2 damage. A melee profile for a battle line infantry unit is insane. And you keep the Plasma Gun and the Blight Launcher, because for the first turn or 2, you just hit something 24 inches away, you're now in Afflicted. You're now under Contagion. They're insane. They're so good. And they're toughness 6.
For some reason.
Because you're never going to have the Plague Knives in there, are you, really?
Toughness 6, 3-up save, OC2, battle line unit.
Pretty good.
Then you could put 2 characters in.
And fights first.
Can have fights first if you've got 2 characters in for a
Yeah.
single CP. So in fact, there is another character, not the Biologist Putrefier, the other guy, the Foul Blightspawn, Tom. He's a character that's like 60 points, and he just gives the unit fights first.
There's someone in chat who's like basically saying stop crying about all the units because they're going to go up in points. I don't think that's really a good argument.
But you've got to think, right?
We're just saying, like, at current points, this army's insane.
So the points that we're playing at now are set for release.
Yeah.
They are locked in.
Yeah.
All right? Unless Games Workshop goes, oh shit, we fucked up.
Yeah.
It's not something that they admit to very often.
Not often.
They won't do that without tournament data.
It's May now.
Yeah,
So,
I was actually looking at the dates of the last update. So
which means that they won't get fixed for at least a month.
No, well, I don't, because usually when this stuff comes out, they don't do an update in the most, like,
No, so we're potentially looking at 3 to 4 months of these.
Because June is like the supposed next update.
It's also a wildly irrelevant and nonsense comment, because when we're given the new points, not the ones in the book, the updated points, to preview with the codex.
Yeah.
So we have to preview the codex as it's written with the points as we're given.
Yeah.
So saying stop whinging about it because it will change is irrelevant, because at the moment this is what it is.
Because
this is what it is for like minimum 1 month, probably 4 months.
3 months.
Yeah.
3 to 4 months.
And it's like if we didn't like quote cry about it, we'd just be here like saying this is what this does.
Yeah,
and
but
it's
we can't
fine.
say.
Also, how do we fix that complaint, right?
Yeah.
I can't guess what things are going to be for points. If I change the points to play the army, I'm not previewing it properly.
Yeah.
And it's not like Joe's going to sat there and take it and go, this is fun.
This is the most fun. Yeah.
Literally, present to my anus.
Let's be honest, we're not VT and we're not going to be super hyped about broken shit all the time.
Yeah.
No.
Right? We're not like, yeah, this is really good. This is
Well
the best
done,
thing ever.
Games
Right?
Workshop.
So it's literally your job to point out
Yeah,
when it's
like,
a problem.
If we say this is really, really good, this is the best thing to happen to the hobby ever, right? You're going to think we're fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Even
right?
more
And
than
only
already.
50% of us are.
Yeah. And it's just like, I feel really sorry for Death Guard players, and I'm really happy for Death Guard players.
I feel really sorry for the ones...
I'm really happy. If you're an existing Death Guard player, right,
Yeah.
your army's really fucking good now.
Yeah, if you're
Right.
like OG Death Guard day
If you
one.
played through the shit of the launch of 10th
Yeah,
edition,
it's
you're
really
being
good.
rewarded.
Yeah,
But the problem-
if you did play at launch 10, fair.
But-
Like, have
but
your
the-
fun for a
but
bit.
if you go anywhere to play this, if you go to a tournament or whatever, and your opponent draws you in a round, they're going to be like, for fuck's sake. They're going to be in a shitty mood with you before they get to the table.
It's like Eldar was for a bit.
Yeah.
I feel
They're
like
not as good as that, I'm not
They're-
saying that, but
they're-
I'm saying they have the same attitude.
Your opponent's going to have formed an opinion of you before they've got to the table.
I also think there's a couple of attachments in this book that just have all the tools.
Yeah.
And I think if you ever have a situation, this is where Eldar had problems and sometimes do have problems, when you have all the tools for all of the things, it's oppressive to play against.
Like,
which is
they're
10th
only-
edition launch
yeah.
Eldar.
Yeah.
And Eldar now have still got all the tools to deal with things, but can be killed much easier.
And one of the things I struggle, so I've not got a great win rate versus Death Guard.
No, I
obviously.
didn't really have a
Right.
good rate before because
And-
they're really good against world leaders.
And one of the armies that really struggles into Death Guard is Tyranids. Because there's no rerolls in Tyranids. So when they go you're -1 to hit, you're like, cool.
I guess I am.
I can't do anything about that. a lot of the time you don't care about the -1 to save, unless you're a Hive Tyrant, a Tyrant Guard, or the Swarm Lord, basically, or Carnifexes.
They don't really matter, do they?
But most of the time they go to like 4-ups anyway. But it's just like you just can't kill anything.
Yeah.
And now contagion range is so big, and you move faster.
Well, the contagion range hasn't changed in size, apart from the Lord of Poxes increases it. But the big change for me with contagion, if you really want to start learning the synergy in this army, is the fact that Plague Marines go, see that unit 24 inches away? They're now under contagion.
Yeah, now might as well hit.
That's real sad for like Tau as well, when they're like, I guess I'm -1 to hit now.
And when you start looking at things like the heavy blight drones, right? This is when that becomes a problem.
The gun profile on that, on the drone thing is insane.
So if you think about a fetid bloat drone with a heavy blight launcher, because they've broken them out now, so you can take 3 of those ones, and you can take 3 of these other ones as well if you want to.
And they're move 10, so they're going to be everywhere.
And not expensive. He has a profile which is pretty insane. So imagine this when you're not under contagion.
Yeah.
And then imagine what's happened if a Plague Marines hit you, so you're -1 toughness, and you're -1 to your save at the same time, right? Because you're then under contagion. It is a D6 +2 blast weapon with a 36-inch range that has lethal hits that hits on 3s, has strength 10 -2 flat 3 damage.
Yeah, so it's down -3/3.
It's -3/3, and you'll be -1 toughness. So toughness 6 is getting wounded. So custodies are getting wounded on 2s.
And it's AP3, so cover doesn't matter.
AP3 damage 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, each of this model makes an attack that destroys an enemy unit. Before removing the last model in that unit, roll a d6, adding 1 to the result if that unit is afflicted, which it will be if you shot with a Plague Marine unit first. On a 5+, 4+ obviously if you're adding 1, each unit within 6 inches is then also afflicted. So if you kill a unit with it, with that steady profile, everything within 6 inches on a 5 or 4+ then becomes afflicted and is -1 toughness.
I think that rule there is just the fucking cherry on top, really. You don't really need that.
I think that the problem is they had an army rule, and then they had a good detachment, which is the plagues, right? And then they've gone, your new army rule is your old army rule plus a detachment rule.
They made the
and now you get
detachment the army
detachment
rule, and then they went insane on the rules.
And we've not touched on things like Mephitic Blight Haulers, which have multi-melters and missile launchers, but now get +1 to, I think, hit and wound against vehicles and monsters.
And we were saying earlier, Death Guard Defiler, great, because contagion range is fucking huge.
Yeah, I think a Death Guard Defiler, you go, legs. Everything's in contagion range.
Yeah. Even their spawn are funny. Like you shove a spawn at them, they have to hit you, and on every 4-up that they hit you with, you do a mortal wound to them.
Yeah.
It's like having a grenade to throw at someone.
It's they have all the tools.
They have everything you'd ever want.
And now the Terminators have gone to 5-inch move. The infantry's gone to 5-inch move. Death Shroud. I think they need to change the deep strike within 6 and can charge. That's stupid.
Remove the charge stipulation.
I don't mind deep strike within.
You can't charge stipulate.
Is it stipulate you have to do that in your own movement phase, or can you rapid ingress 6? If you can rapid ingress 6, that's mental.
I'd imagine you can't, but let's have a look. Each time this unit is set up on the battlefield using the deep strike ability, it can be set up anywhere on the battlefield that's more than 6 inches horizontally away from all afflicted enemy units and more than 9 inches.
Right, so Overwatch with Plague Marines hit something, rapid ingress 6.
Yeah. Because the only way you can do 6 is by within range of afflicted.
Yeah.
But again, Lord of Poxes gives you extra range.
Yeah.
You just go bang, I'm 6 inches away.
So
as long as you're in contagion.
You got 6-inch rapid ingress for free.
Yeah, and you're move blocking people then, 6 inches away. Like you're like, cool, you're going to try and charge my Plague Marines, cool.
Well, I mean, you'd have to be pretty far away.
The thing is, the restriction that they have to be afflicted is just not a restriction. Because Plague Marines and bolt guns at 24 inches just hit someone, you're all afflicted.
Right, so your opponent deep strikes a unit of Terminators 9 inches away from you. You go, cool, I'm going to deep strike my Terminator 6 inches away from you.
Yeah.
You can charge me if you want, but
I ran Plague
Marines
out pretty quickly, so I was like, I want you to be in contagion range so I can just drop all these Death Shroud in.
Yeah.
Jobs are good then, thanks very much.
Yeah. Right, we do have quite a few super chats to go through now.
I'll get my chair.
So C49 Seeger, thank you for the $5 super chat. So when sending the pictures, shall I paint my Wii green to match the terrain?
Yes.
Yes. Always yes.
Yes. I'm surprised it's not green already.
Yeah. Thank you, Ivy, for the super chat. Death Guard are pretty tough, especially contagion range, but you can use the Detol stratagem to counter the penalties.
Why don't you use that one?
Yeah.
It's like talking to Eddie now.
This is the position you should assume when playing against Death Guards.
I'm just trying to think of like what you do to deal with Death Guards, really.
3 Forge Fiends.
Because they're going to be everywhere.
They won't really do much. Yeah,
I mean, their second-hand market just shot up.
oh mate, yeah.
them.
If you've got Death Guards, you're not really playing the game at the moment. You need a bit of money, just sell that.
Yeah, I think
What are you thinking?
invest in flamers, I suppose. You don't have to worry about rolling to hit.
Because AP1 probably. So like, what are you gonna do?
Get
Two up
units
saves.
get units that hit on 2s. Because then if
yeah.
it's -1, at least you're still hitting on 3s.
I don't really think they have a counter at the moment, to be honest with you, mate.
Invest in a lot of damage 3.
I think
The
four.
only time I've seen them lose since this thing came out was I saw in Art of War, the World Eaters player essentially was like YOLO, charge, Mortarian, if he dies, we win.
I could see Death Guards.
If he dies, he
I
dies.
could see Death Guard having a minor issue with Eldar, because let's face it, Eldar are toughness 3, right? So -1 toughness means nothing to Death Guard at all, because I'm toughness 3. Eldar are fast enough to keep out of contagion, and they hit hard enough with enough anti-infantry, anti-vehicle, anti-monster stuff that your toughness is largely irrelevant.
But I think that Death Guard are cheaper than Eldar, though. Like, I think they just have more people that are, in some cases, 4 times as tough
How many
as
points
them.
is a warlock?
We can't talk about points because they complain about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
how many
that's
points is
true.
a warlock?
We
can't
think
complain.
a Warlock is 45 points.
So, like a character in Death Guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd probably
And he's
have,
not toughness 6.
I'd probably have a Warlock over a Biologist Putrefy, to be fair.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because I like their flamer. But that's an individual case. I think Eldar, knowing my Eldar, can deal with Death Guard.
Speaking of, thank you, Christopher Sanford, please Edward Gloucester for the £10 super chat. We've come full circle. To counter Death Guard, we now need an army that can do a lot of bullshit movement so they never get hit. And spam mortal wounds at will. Return edition launch Eldar, anyone?
Yeah, I think because of the game is like, the strength of the weapon isn't really changing, but the toughness just seems to be increasing all the time.
Yeah.
It seems to be
Well,
this ever scaling.
I like how they are messing with some of the stats on like chaos units, like Berserkers getting movement 8 or death.
But saying that, like Death Shroud having strength 8 size, do you need strength 8 size when you know you're going to be in contagion range, so they're going to be -1 tough?
I feel like Death
They were
Shroud
strength
should-
7 before, weren't they?
Yeah, or 6.
Which means we've got into this weird break point.
Yeah.
Because if you're strength 7 and your opponent's toughness 5 and your -1 toughness goes down to toughness 4, you're still winning on 3s.
Yeah, I feel
now
like-
you're strength 8, that break point means you go down to winning on 2. So I'm winning your Chaos Turners on 2s now.
Yeah.
Like, I really feel like Death Shroud and 8-bound shouldn't be the same strength. Because like surely that's all 8-bound have.
But let's also remember that not only are they strength 8, but if you put a Lord of Contagion in the unit, they're strength 8 and you're -1 toughness with Lance.
That thing is insane. Sustained and Lance is just an insane combo. On
Well, they've already got
strength
Ethos.
8. And it's basically 2 +1s to wound because you're reducing their toughness
So
as well.
it's strength 8, lethal sustained with Lord of Contagion at -3/2 if you've picked the minus save.
It's +1 AP, -1 a wound, another -1 a wound. Sustained,
It's fucking mad.
probably
mate.
something else that I can't remember.
They're trying to, and they're 4 attacks.
And that's without spending a CP.
They laugh.
Yeah, that's not what they have.
That's just what they have.
This is like what all other armies spend multiple CP on.
That's like 5 strats there.
And you can spend in that detachment. You can spend 1 CP because they're an attached
how
unit
many
to get
point-
crits on 5s.
How many points is 3 Death Shroud?
3 additional 140.
Okay. Because it's like, because 5 normal Terminators in Space Marines,
180.
like 180 points.
But you could take 3 Death
And
Shroud.
don't do anything.
You could take 3 Death Shroud and a Lord of Contagion, and it's 250 points.
I think you just take 3 of them every time.
That's 750 points.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
Yeah.
So I was putting the list together earlier, and I started chuckling. Joe was like, and I read out what I had. He said, how many points you had? I was like, less than 1,500. And he went, fucking hell. I was like, yup.
I think the 3-man brick with that is just so good because not that many points. It's a huge pain in the ass to kill it, and it's just going to murder.
Yeah, I think when building lists, you go, what stuff in my army does devastating wounds, and what units have anti-X 4+, you know?
Does any army really have significantly high dev wound output anymore?
World Eaters kind of do now.
Yeah.
They
Against
have, to be
infantry.
fair, actually, World Eaters with dev wounds up against infantry all the time might be your one shot.
I think
sustained hits
if-
dev wounds.
when we go into the dev wound meta, I think the Grotmus detachment for World Eaters might be a bit of a must.
Maybe, yeah.
Guaranteeing units of dev wounds.
Just guaranteeing dev wounds.
Or
On
you
8-bound.
take 3 Lord Skulls, you know. going from toughness 13 to toughness 12, not a huge issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Like Knights are going to struggle.
Mate, everyone's going to struggle.
Yeah.
Like, literally everyone.
I wouldn't be hugely surprised right now to see them go to the top of the tree. If I'm honest.
Oh, immediately.
I think they're the
Death
best. I
Guard are
think
going to be
it's
like on a 60% win rate for a while.
I don't know about that, but I think they will be the best army in the game now.
So currently Eldar are top of the tree at 57%. I think they were the last time I looked, 58%.
Yeah. But they were at like a 65% win rate, weren't they, for a little while?
Someone's just said Grey Knight Terminators are 200 points for 5, and they only get lethals on the charge. But don't worry, because they got that incredible model range update.
They have the new baby carry upgrade.
Six flawless blades are 220 points.
The thing is, what you want against Death Guard is damage 4 guns, but then one of the detachments is also -1 damage in shooting or fighting.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, what do you do? Damage 5 guns?
What do Blood Angels do against that?
They don't do anything.
They don't do anything.
They're
just
max
bounce.
2 damage. Unless you pad it and you bring all shooting.
Well, this is the point. Flawless Blades' biggest issue, isn't it? Is that they're max 2 damage.
Yeah.
So if you come up against a -1 damage army in general, you're in trouble. If
Let's
that happens to a toughness
be
7 one,
honest. We're going to see. I think the -1 damage strat is probably enough to carry that detachment.
Which really good. That's not even like there's good stuff in there other than that one.
Yeah.
do you remember which detachment it is?
It's the index one. I can't remember what it's called. It might be the first one. While having a look, thank you. Joint First is the new second for the £5 super chat.
Thank you,
Joe. I'm sorry to say, but I think in this game you didn't even come joint first.
No.
So Virulent Vectorum is the one you're talking about.
Yeah, Death Guard is the only army you can't come joint first with.
That particular detachment, your detachment will with sticky objectives.
Yeah, that's the one.
Everything gives you sticky objectives.
Which is also nice.
You get any phase, 1 vehicle or monster from your army with deadly demise. You can use the strategy even though it's destroyed. Do not roll a d6, it just blows up. Any unit that suffers of mortal wounds as part of that rule are then just afflicted. So you can use bloat drones as like kamikaze afflicted units. 1 CP, disgustingly resilient.
There's the tiny drone explode.
The Mephitic Blight Hauler.
Because that'd be funny. It's just be like,
he's quite disgustingly resilient is 2 CP. That is your -1 damage in both phases.
Yeah, it's 2
Mephitic
CP
Blight
until
Hauler
you put a Demon Prince in.
Does blow up.
Yeah.
So disgustingly resilient is 2 CP, -1 damage in your opponent's shoot phase or fight phase. It has to be your opponent's shoot phase or fight phase.
Yeah.
You can't do it on your own.
Cool.
So you can't run in, charge, fight, and then go, I haven't killed you, and then you fight me and I go -1 damage. So it's your opponent's shoot or fight phase. Oh no, it's your opponent's shoot phase or the fight phase, so you can do it on your own.
Yeah, it used to just be fight phase, like the Worldies one, but now they just made it better.
Your Death Guard Warlord for 2 CP, increasing contagion by 3. You're not going to probably ever do that.
I don't know, if your Warlord is in a unit of Plague Marines and getting +3 anyway, so you get 15-inch contagion range.
Well, so if your unit is if your Warlord's a Lord of Poxes, he goes to, in Battle Round 3, he goes to 15-inch contagion.
Yeah.
It means in Battle Round 1, he goes to 9-inch contagion, which means you can bring your Death Shroud in very early on.
This is a stupid question, I know the answer. Do Poxwalkers have contagion range?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they're Death Guard army, I'm pretty sure, so...
I'm pretty sure they do. I don't know if they do, because they're... I'm not sure, because they're
I'm
trash.
basing this on the fact that Jackals have Blessings of Khorne.
Yeah.
Poxwalkers have Nurgle's Gift Aura.
What's their movement?
Their movement is 5. Infiltrate, feel no pain,
so,
fight.
so they infiltrate 9 inches away and then advance into your opponent's lines.
Someone
and you go, everyone here is in contagion range.
Everyone's got sticky, but yeah, someone in chat said at the start, like, you could just take 20 of them for 100 points, stick them at the back, and then you still have to do Cold the Horde if you get it.
Yeah.
So you
can't discard.
You spend 100 points and have 20 of them on your home objective, and then you spend another 100 points on 2 units of 10 that you infiltrate. And you just bum rush and screen your opponent.
The biggest reason for maybe using TCP to expand your contagion range is just to bring those Death Shroud Terminators in. But
yeah, that's true.
1 CP for Leech Spore Eruption. Your command phase, 1 Death Guard model from your army that has lost 1 or more wounds. Select 1 enemy unit within 3 inches of the model. Roll a number of d6 equal to the number of wounds your model has lost. Remembering it's Death Guard model, so you can do this on Mortarion. So if Mortarion has 5 wounds left, it's lost 13. You can roll 13 dice. For each 5+ enemy unit suffers 1 mortal wound to a maximum of 6, and your model regains 1 wound to a maximum of 6 lost wounds.
Nice.
So if he's lost 15, you roll 15 dice, and if you roll 6 5+, you suffer 6 mortal wounds. I gain 6 wounds back. It's good, isn't it? 1 CP overwhelming generosity character in your shooting phase. Select an enemy unit visible to that unit until the end of the phase. Each of my Death Guard unit from your army selects the enemy unit as a target of a ranged attack. You can reroll the dice to determine how many attacks a weapon equipped with biomodel makes. So for flamers and blight launchers, that's decent, I guess. And Creeping Blight is a Death Guard infantry unit in your shooting phase. Until the end of the phase, each model unit makes an attack the target's an afflicted unit, you can reroll the hit roll and you can reroll the wound roll for 1 CP in shooting. Reroll hits and wounds. It's okay. There's a couple of stratagems in that carry it.
Yeah.
Really carry it. Stickies is great, but
Sticky is always useful.
But 2 CP is a lot for Disgusting Resilient.
But if you've got a Demon Prince in your army,
It's
who's
1
toughness
CP.
12 now,
It's 1
it's
CP.
1 CP.
He is insane.
He is really good.
Yeah.
You can also take a Tallyman, who's very cheap.
Yeah.
I think he's like 40
You can
points
just
himself.
stick him on your home objective and he might give you CP.
A Tallyman, you have to roll 2 dice on a 7, you get a CP.
Yeah. There's a
50
50%
points.
average. Yeah.
50 points he is.
Yeah.
So you stick him on your home objective. In your command phase, if there's models on the battlefield, roll 2d6 or 7 plus, you gain a CP.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Well, thank you, £65 Joe Academy, for the £5 super chat.
Come down again.
Well, it was a good run while it lasted. Stocks are down. Saltiness is up.
Yeah.
It's the way you just went, it's gone down again.
Yeah. Invest in salt today.
Yeah, definitely.
But I don't think I'm going to be the only salty person.
I think
on the list.
anyone who doesn't play Death Guard is probably going to be in a similar position.
Yeah.
We offered you Death Guard loads of times, Tom.
Yeah, we were trying to force it on you.
If only I had known.
We had you pinned
and now
down.
everyone's like, oh, me, pick me.
Pinned down, funnel in your bum.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, shit. And
I
you're like,
didn't
no.
quite get in there.
Funnel in your bum.
Well, in fairness, you tried to make me play Nurgle Demons,
Yeah.
which is a very different army.
Well, I wish you could have had them in here.
Yeah.
Right, cool.
Whoopee.
Right, it's later than I wanted to. I thought we were going to finish on time, and we started chatting.
Yeah.
Joe is right. The army is slightly oppressive. I think that if you're a Death Guard player who's been playing them since they were terrible at the start of 10th, then I'm glad you're going to have some fun with them. Just maybe be a little bit cognizant of how much fun your opponent's not having.
If you're playing with your friends, right? I think if you play Death Guard, you will carry on playing Death Guard, and you're playing with your friends, some
If you want to keep those
self-control.
friends.
Yeah, if you want your friends not to basically say horrible things about you behind your back,
I'll put it this way.
just be kind.
In the future, when we're not previewing the codex, if we're going to bring Death Guard onto the stream, onto the show, I will have to see what my opponent's running first.
Yeah.
And then you have to adjust the level if you're here to have fun.
Yeah.
Right?
If you're playing Paddy,
If it,
no control.
Yeah, well, neither does he.
Yeah.
So, what we're doing in the preview is we're showing off what they can do, and it's quite impressive. To say
Yeah.
the very
Well,
least.
the thing is, though, like, I had an army that's quite high toughness, a lot of 3 wounds, a lot of invulnerable saves, a decent damage output. Like the stuff, like that chosen unit killed most of the stuff they touched.
Yeah, I did.
Right, and if you hadn't fought first, they probably would have picked up what they were fighting over
definitely
there.
would have done.
Not a problem, right? And you're like, cool, that unit's dead. Right?
Well, yeah.
And if you're playing generic Space Marine, if you pick up against play generic Space Marines like Salamanders...
Joe, imagine
or-
you playing Raven Guard tonight.
Yeah, I say if I bought Raven Guard, that is a shit game.
That's just GG turn 2.
I hope, however, you have all enjoyed a very sad day.
Yeah, it's always fun.
I'm sorry.
Well, maybe I could run the Raven Guard into them. I've got some stuff.
I am
I've got
sorry.
a Land Raider Redeemer.
We don't have to play them lots.
It's all right.
But I hope you guys have enjoyed the show. If you have,
them back.
please make sure you smash that like button before you
Yeah.
disappear tonight. And if you're watching on demand, thank you so much for hanging out and watching the show. I appreciate you wonderful human beings in live chat. At some point tomorrow, I will email the dude about the objective markers and get some ordered.
Yeah.
I guess it'll take a couple of weeks.
You'll get a text message tomorrow
Two
to ask
super
the
chats
army
left. Actually, no, Madness, thank you. Just to thank Joe and Co for advice about Retributor spray paint, but found that AK Old Gold is really close to Retributor spray.
Old Gold's nice, actually.
Yeah.
AK Golds are they're just a nightmare to get hold of.
They are.
No, it's not them. Who's the other one that does really nice golds?
Scale?
Scale 75 golds are beautiful, but they're a nightmare to get hold of.
Yeah, and then thank you, Flyfus, for the super chat. Thoughts on the Death Lord's Chosen Detachment? Don't know which one that is.
Is that the Terminator
the
one?
Terminator?
Yeah,
Terminator
I
one.
fucking loved.
Is that where it's just like mortal wounds or something?
It's just all Terminators all the time.
Death Lord's Chosen. In your opponent's command phase, roll 2d6 for each afflicted enemy unit, subtracting 1 from the result if that unit is below half strength. If the result is 6 or less, the enemy unit suffers d3 mortal wounds.
Oh.
So you roll 2
Cool.
dice, and if you get and the mathematical average is a 7. If you get under a 6,
If,
6 or less,
yeah.
it's D3 more
If
wounds.
Mortarion is also in the vicinity, do you then take more mortal wounds?
Yeah.
Because he's moved, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right. So that's good.
I really like the Deathl's Chosen Detachment.
It's my favourite, but
It's-
it's the Terminators.
It's the one that I'll probably show off next because we've got enough Blight Lord and Death Shroud to do it.
I'm busy that day.
So yeah.
I might have fallen down a well.
Is that everything, Mr. Tom?
That's it, mate. That's
How
all
many
good.
gifters did we end on?
164.
You people are incredible. Thank you so
wonderful.
much.
Big numbers.
I'll get orders some objective markers tomorrow. I'll send the email off. Thank you for hanging out with us. Hope you have enjoyed the show. I love playing you, Joe, even if you were a bit sad today.
I knew it was going to be shit.
Yeah,
I knew it was going to be awful.
Yeah, we've shown it off now, so you know.
Yeah.
Tomorrow there is an After Dark show at 8:30, so you can come and join Luce and I for After Dark. If you don't really want to talk Warhammer, talk all kinds of nonsense, tell us all about your medical problems, I don't know, and we'll sit and drink mead and enjoy ourselves for the evening. You can come and join us at 8:30 tomorrow for the After Dark show. At some point over the weekend on Monday there might be Vag. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to. And then on Monday evening I come back with a hobby show at 7:30, so make sure you're there for that one. Hopefully you've enjoyed this week's content so far, including the Liam Joe show earlier, which was good as well. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Tom, for coming in and doing this. And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye, have one more time.
Oh, I think I pressed the wrong button. I think I just ended the stream.
I don't think you have.
We're still on the telly.
Press the up button
Oh, hang on.
and then press the end screen button.